could we rise again as a nation?
What do you mean, how could we rise again as a nation?
Okay, because the state of the country.
What do you mean by the state of the country? I don't understand that. Explain me.
Right, the country have plenty money.
Plenty money?
Yeah.
How you know that? So you have to tell me I have a child. Tell me now. How you know that? Gentlemen, thank you for the day. I can't really understand that.
Oh mama, oh yo yo yo, my nation is bleeding, yeah. Prophecy unfolding, judgment incoming. I love you still, mommy.
When will it end? Tell me, how did we come this way?
Oh my Trinidad and Tobago.
Whilst the nation still hope and pray, the devil busy, I say.
Oh my Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh no, no, I'm feeling the pain for you, mama. Revelation strikes at your corner. Still we are holding on. Your children have lost their way, fighting for survival each day. Oh no, no, going from dawn till dawn. What is happening to my country? Every day is a sacrifice. Blood flowing like water daily. Lives could be lost at any price. The anthem is now a whisper. Some don't care to stand when it play. The lawless is now in control, so the good folks going away. Oh, my Trinity, strange signs all around we are. The hills are alive in a different way. Your babies are dying, brutally I'm seeing, yeah. Could we rise again, come what may, yeah. Oh, the mighty dollar now cast a spell of uncertainty.
Oh my Trinidad and Tobago.
You see, when the rich is getting richer, the poor must remain empty.
Oh my Trinidad
Know that
and Tobago.
I say, oh no, no, people bawling for pain and hunger, inflation, cost of living higher, can't get no daily bread. So the youth them on top the hill, somehow their bread basket don't fill. Oh no, no, so they turn to crime instead. The arms of the state disappointed, still their salaries are daunted. Large increase in the fiscal budget, oil money reach a all-time high. Don't buy no jet for so much of money when the hospitals are in need. Poor people at everyone's mercy, so the hill reacting indeed. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, the people cry, yeah, yeah, yeah. The hills are alive in a different way. Them who take in we money must pay for it dearly one day. Could we rise again, come what may? Yeah. How could we truly excel in the midst of all this suffering?
Oh my Trinidad
No, 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 no.
and Tobago.
Tell me, like Shadow say, poverty is hell, so it seems like the devil is king.
Oh my Trinidad
Oh my Trinidad.
and Tobago.
No, 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 no. Cocaine and guns in the heart of the ghetto is what we sow, we shall reap tomorrow. Who are we going to blame? Even school children doing crime, well, that is a sign of the time. Oh, my lad, have we now gone insane? Whilst we kill, we own one by one. Skyscrapers going up in town. Chinese laborers at the core. This new city some shall see no more. So we have to hold on to CPEP 10 days and must to get along. Scraping the bottom of the barrel with all this money in town. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. My Lord, the hills are alive in a different way. You have to do more for the people. Better wages to ease we struggle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Could we rise again, come what may? Yeah. In this abundance of wealth, still the poor people cannot cope. Oh my Trinidad and Tobago, it is a stark reality. much have given up hope.
Oh my Trinidad
Oh my Trinidad.
and Tobago.
Oh my, oh no, oh no. Some turn to vagrants in the city. Homeless children begging have mercy, Lord. Child abuse have risen again. Look like Jean and Dinah come back in tongue. The girls and them singing the song. To survive by any means necessary, dignity gone down the drain. Some say the leaders have failed to do right for one and for all. When there is an imbalance of the scale, then the writing is on the wall. If you ignore the plight of the people, well, the devil shall intervene. It's only divine intervention. I hope you know what I mean. Well, is it true that God is a Trinity with all these crimes in sweet La Trinity? No, no. The hills are alive in a different way.
Population go, run control, drug control.
And is it true we have all this money in this land of so much poverty? No, no. The Lord is my shepherd, come what may, yeah. To you the powers that be, hear the cries of the people you see. All this wealth and nothing for we. No, 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 no. Because of living is too high. This little money the poor can't buy. Oh my, oh my, why? There must be a way. There must be a way. There must be a way to help the people today. I say there must be a way. There must be a way. Yeah. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done from Genesis to Revelation. In my Father's house are around many mansions. To take care of 1.3 million natural resources, He made provision to feed this nation. Look, we have oil and gas, Rich Lake and Mars, on and Calypso, Chutney and Limbo. Yeah. When there is no poverty, crime would decline naturally. Then we could live in harmony. My holy La Trinity, yeah. I love you, mama. I love you, mommy, yeah. My Trinidad. Thank you.
The journey of people is to walk with their children and leave them behind them more comfortable than they walk.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
lobo lobo pa 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 la ba lobo pa la lele. Yesterday has come and gone, leaving some of us to mourn. Times we had and friends we lost, and while nature took its course, we have seen the many faces of slavery. We have seen the British Empire fall. We have seen Hitler's contribution to history. We have seen the rise and fall of the Berlin Wall. We have seen famines. We have seen wars. As you well imagine, we have seen nothing yet, because in time to come, America will have a black president. In time to come, there's going to be an active world government. In time to come, the world will see human life cheaper than dirt. In time to come, from outer space, aliens will land on the earth. Team Africa will win the World Cup. Marijuana will sell in the shop. Science will produce bread out of stone, and then create the first human clone. Technology will reach a new high. Buses and cars will fly in the sky. Trinidad will make a nuclear bomb. In time to come. In time to come. In time to come. Don't doubt that. Glenn, tell them for me. Pampa lo polo, pampa la la. Pa la ba lo bo, pa la lele. Moving from the dark ages, man has progressed in stages. Through the stone and iron age, till we turn another page. And we saw the adventures of Alexander, waging war in his obsession for conquest. Inventions like the chariot and the saber, the weapons that put Europe under duress. Mankind achievements sometimes were great, and his glorious moments mark the passage of time. But wait, in time to come, mankind will have a colony on the moon. In time to come, this calypso will be a top 40 tune. In time to come, scientists will synthesize silver and gold. In time to come, people will have real sex by remote control. The first dead man will come back alive. Cancer and AIDS victims will survive. Babies will born with mustache and beard. Penis and kidneys will be repaired. The government will ban cigarette. Breakfast and lunch will be a tablet. A 2-year-old will split the atom. In time to come. Never hear you? In time to come. One more time. In time to come. Babalo. For this new millennium, mark my word, it was some strange thing will happen. Watch. Some of you gonna live to see that. Palabalobo, palalele, papala. That day when the Wright brothers, after tremendous horrors, got their little plane to soar, all of mankind stood in awe. Just like when that great scholar Benjamin Franklin discovered what would be electricity. And again, when Sir Alexander, that kingpin, give the world the first telephone company. But all of that is a drink of rum in our drinking glasses, compared with what is still to come. In time to come, an asteroid will destroy New York City.
In time to come,
California will submerge under the sea.
in time to come,
Almost every athlete will be bionic.
in time to come,
Every national park will be Jurassic. Explorers will find El Dorado. Computers will compose Calypso. Man will begin to travel in time. Police will stop adultery and crime. People won't go to church anymore. And there will be a gender world war. Preachers will heal the deaf and the dumb.
in time to come,
In time to come.
in time to come.
Crazy. Whoa. Crazy.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate that. Nowadays, the things we see have us in a quandary, wondering what will be next in the world of science and sex. We have seen already the tacit acceptance by the world regarding same-gender romance. And we know that according to modern science, life or death could depend on the circumstance. Communication take over now, and in man's expectation, there is nothing time won't allow.
In time to come,
An exorcist will capture a living ghost.
in time to come,
A transvestite will become his universe.
in time to come,
An East Indian will win the Calypso crown.
in time to come,
Scientists will make old people come back young. Advertisements will light up the skies, and holograms will dazzle the eyes. Women will walk naked in the tongue. Things will go up and never come down. To go to Tobago, people will walk. Monkey and dog will learn how to talk. Satmaraj will have a Negro grandson.
in time to come, in time to come, in time to come.
Crazy.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Right here on the local scene, changes we have seen them all. What a journey it has been, with our back against the wall. Remember the works of Lockjoint and Sampy at the time when money was no problem, and the drinks in the tongue was whiskey and brandy. That was when the Black Power caused big mayhem. We saw an island rise up just so from out in the ocean. But that is joke, I want you to know. In time to come, an African will win Mastana Baha.
In time to come,
Trinbago will have a woman prime minister.
in time to come,
Kitchener's son will come here and start to sing.
in time to come,
Who knows, he might become the next road match king. Indians and Africans will unite, and there will be no more racial fights. All of them drug pushers will cool down, and Dan Ratsing will hang up his gun. Sandy Grande will be a city. UNC will win in Lavanti. one day we'll stop drinking rum.
In time to come. In time to come. In time to come.
Crazy. Great. Let me do something for mankind. Since the beginning of time, man has never found himself caught up in a web of crime. He put his soul on the shelf, and we saw all his wickedness manifesting. Furthermore, in perversion he did wallow. Then we saw his intelligence disappearing, and therefore how lower his morals could go. But in the future,
Ban, we're going so early.
tomorrow,
Hey, Ban, you just come,
here,
get your trouble, and you're going already, Ban.
mankind
No, you gotta make a contribution before you go, Ban. You can't just duck out of here just so.
all religion
Morning to Jason,
together.
Bernadette, Nazali, Miss Sally, good morning, Marilyn Ciceran.
When it
Yes, Marilyn, good morning.
to judgment,
Bujam John, good morning. Donna Dawkins, good morning. Farmer Kane, Farmer, good morning. Michael,
come and
good morning to you.
prevail.
Joy Smith, good morning.
King Lucifer will make a lifetime in jail. Milk and honey will be the menu. Dollars and cents will have.
Ishmael Khan, good morning.
Sorrow and pain will cease to.
Hey, Chandra,
And
good morning, Chandra.
happiness
Let me stop playing good morning to Chandra, husband.
will live
Good morning.
in the kingdom of the Creator, dancing to a sweet soca rhythm.
In time to come.
I hear all you.
Yeah, Ban, yeah, Ban. We ain't gonna lie in all you. You see, Ban, Patricia Reed,
Say Jesus.
Ravi Nanan.
We do a verse for Jesus.
It have a next trap there too, boy. It has some good trap, you know. I like them. That is how your brain, that how your brain going. And you had to, you know, you had to debate them without being bullish, violent, disrespectful.
Sing to you
Annette, morning.
for truth.
Do that, Mohan. What's up, my brother? Good morning to you.
See,
Audrey,
It's-
what happened? That big UNC flag flying in your gallery there in Chumakat.
seize up
Then Lavante people and them, they go pell down your house. You know. You go ahead.
who announce
Michael Scotland, good morning.
in of Jesus Christ. And that man,
Hey, Zerada.
brother, must be mad scientist
Hamid, good morning to you.
who once said
Danny,
the bloody world war will occur.
Denny, in fact.
So it
Monty, good morning. Hey, Rupert Lal, good morning.
be for things going to happen.
Pascal,
And so all who have eyes will
good morning, Pascal. Prendela Mohan, good morning. Diane,
rest in this crook
how are you going?
will rise back on top.
And let me say morning to Diana too, man.
On the radio,
Our Princess Diana, Diane.
non-stop.
In time to come.
Hey, Viram,
Tobo the
Ragunanan, good morning.
Olympic goal.
Hey, Wendian, how are you going? Good morning to you, good morning to you.
Maze this
I start from the bottom here where people know writing, you know.
king will get 1 million. Panorama will pay.
Serena Ramdas, how are you going? Good morning. Ann Williams, good morning.
'Cause
I start from the bottom, all the people who send message early.
Ram
Joyce Ram, good morning.
with it.
Don't be saying, look at that. Ramesh, good morning. Don't be saying, look at that now, all here. Watch how the pit bull. He start the list from the top. He go on and he. But that KR, good morning. Darcel, Bernard, good morning. Oh, somebody saying something there, you know. Let me make sure I say we pray here real quick. Let me say we pray here. Because it had some spirits, you know. Banan, Patricia Reed, and Nanan. Where the next one they name too? Let us remind them. Let me give them some praise. Mala, good morning. Shanti, good morning. Ann Brown, good morning. I miss all the people, you know. Yeah, that's Shanti. Ali, good morning. When I say Marilyn Citrana, I must also say Matilda Rhodes. Good morning to you. Marie Amin, good morning to you. Sandy Jones, how are you going?
Water you turned into wine.
Today's your day, girl.
Open the
How you looking so happy so? Yes, Sandy Jones.
There's no one like you.
Yo, Brady Punch, I find these days I ain't seen all you know. Like all you 10 p.m. or what? How do people stop calling all your name? I can't forget your Brady Punch, that family at all. Kevin O'Brady. Calvin, in fact.
There's no one like you.
So let me say it. You might call your name long time. All right. Calvin O'Brady. Calvin O'Brady. Calvin O'Brady. Calvin O'Brady. Calvin O'Brady. Calvin O'Brady. Hey. O'Brady, I make up for the time you say I ain't calling him. I sure make up for the time I ain't calling him at all. Eh? Calvin O'Brady. Calvin O'Brady. Calvin O'Brady. Hey, Tara. Brandon, morning. So you know I don't call him already, you know. And now Risha, morning. Then I got Ken, so I calling him already. Roger, where we going? Morning. We'll go back and see what I miss. I call Michael name. Devant Mirage, morning. Joy Shama call you. Frank Andy Babulal, may I call you good morning to you. Abraham, where we going? Morning to you. Regina Mirage, good morning. Nice, I can afford to go back down now, you know. I sure I call everybody. Can't I call everybody, bye? Mala. Sukhai, good morning. Farid Mohammed, good morning. I now see you.
Awesome in power, our God. Our God. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power, our God.
Lord.
Our God.
Basil Bernard is saying the worst thing is when a man who country emblem is homosexuality and the LGBT, which is abominable by God, is allowed to run affairs. What do you mean by that, boy? Run affairs here. Training our military, etc. Run our affairs, training our military. We're talking about the USA. Tell me what the USA talking about, boy. Or who LBG and homosexuality. The emblem. What emblem is homosexual? Trinidad and Tobago, emblem is not homosexual and lesbian thing, bacchanal thing. United States, oh neither. That is blue, white, blue, red, and white, I think. With some stars. I ain't say no. I ain't see no homo thing in that day neither. Right, but let me finish. Abominable by God running our ministry, in our ministry, etc. God curse them, but Trinidad don't get the Ebola virus. Oh God. All in the parliament. We doom. Seeing this blight now. Oh shucks, boy. There's a new fella on here, boy. Yeah, there's had to be a new one. We had heat. He wasn't disrespectful to nobody. He didn't call no names. But he interesting. He very interesting. He very interesting. Darcel Bernard. Darcel Bernard, man. You're very interested, man. I'm trying to get what he's saying good. Let me read this thing good again. Nah, this fella interesting. I only hope that I know Slimy and all of them they so coming back there under different name. But Slimy wouldn't talk so. You know that Slimy fella. I wonder if he stopped talking about me. I stopped even taking him on I tell people don't send me nothing if he say where he say. Whether he put me in a T-string, whether he say I this, I that, whatever I say, only don't send nothing to me. I don't want to hear me. That man be right off my book. But Darcel Bernard. Let me try to talk like him, they know. The worst thing is when a man who country emblem is homosexuality and LGBTQIA, which is abominable by God, is allowed to run their affairs here, training our military, etc. God cursed them, but Trinidad done get the Ebola virus all in their parliament. We doom. Seeing this blight now. Let me take some God for that one. Let me take some God.
Bang, 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 bang. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord.
Hey, 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 Let me take some God this morning, like all mornings. Hey partner, eye straight, yeah, the pit bull real straight, right?
Open the eyes.
Eye straight, eye straight. And if you're calling me that too, what am I going to say? Remember we taking God.
Into the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. None like you. Our God God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what can stand against? Stand against. Our God is greater, our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power. Our God, my God. Our God is greater, our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power. Our God,
Hey!
our God. And if our
God is for us.
then who could ever stop us? And if our God
Hey, Ronald, good morning.
then what can
I think I call everybody name, you know.
stand? And if our God is
Here I'm all of you.
then who could ever stop us? And if our God,
Ravi, aka Postman.com, good morning.
what can stand against?
Valencia West, Neely Silva, good morning. Zilia, good morning. Dana, good morning. That's what we're talking about. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We bring God in this thing, man. Oh, my girl, no longer here, she. Good morning, God. Not God, eh? God. Them Yankee, them when they see the thing there, the O, they turn out A, you know. Says G-A-D. God. And that's what she tell me. What's she name again? That Jennifer. Yeah, Jennifer. And he take back that. God don't like that, Andy. Andy, get up. Spin that chair, Andy. Don't say that word, walk over. Spin that chair. Go outside, Andy. Walk backwards, coming inside. Turn your back. And then say, God is great. Yeah, that Yankee prophetess there, she needs you all here. I'm a Yankee prophetess, you know. Yeah, like how Manning had the own episode so and the building himself finished. I feel that I will kill Manning, you know. The God gave vexed him, he didn't finish that building, yes. Better he did say, yeah, turn on to me, I build the building for she there, take all no see that life. She might be hit to spirit blow too. Mala, I don't tell Mala morning. All over here, we're here already, I don't tell morning. So let me go and see for who. Now jump on and I didn't tell morning. Abraham all over, I tell morning. Tara, I tell all over morning. Sandy Jones, Dana, Diane, where all of them day. 007 where we're going. Ishmael Khan, I tell you morning already. Sadik, good morning. Hey Mina, Rodriguez, good morning. Well, Mina Steiner, how day? Good morning. Sweet Lava, good morning. Oh, Brady Bunch. Oh, yeah, let me hear Kelvin there now. Let me hear Kelvin. Oh, Brady. Pitbull, thanks you. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Just checking. All right, George, just checking in, eh? Well, the day, Alan Oakley's good morning. And Burn here. Shelly Ann, how are you going? Good morning. Asha Ramdas, where you doing? Paul, morning to you and your wife. How are you going, Paul? Big Ram, how are you going? Kenrick Prasad, how are you going? Faye and Mr. Clarence, how are you going? Your original Brooklyn, Angie, how are you going? Who else? Always must send a text something to my phone, you know. Just saying hi and a name, you know, on WhatsApp. Or write it there if I forget your name. Write it there on the screen. Why always do the pit bull that? Why, eh? Hey, Matuk. 23 morning. Where are Matuk? You in Trinidad? The Daisy Basdio morning. See, I'm Mr. Balroop. How you going? You feeling? How you going? Day number 2. How you going? Or day number 3? Hey, how about forget Lenny? Mr. Lenny, how you going? I don't watch them 2 seniors, you know. Lenny and Kenrick Prasad. Lenny come on with blazing guns all over. What? I ain't gonna lie, you know. My senior citizens on this program here. They're bad, you know, they. What? It's them who was the fighters take away that Rowley really, you know, not the young people, you know. Lenny come out with the gun blazing. You hear the halfway Yankee, halfway Trinidadian day in him there, so. Think in the 80s. The 80s? Can you pass out on all the 70s? Some the 70s, why? But there's 2 seniors. User 1111 morning. And then he come out. That man! Andy! No, that one is Andy. That Kenrick. Kenrick say, Andy. Voice cool. You know when normally Trump is coming, Andy. But do we have to go? Dang, with figure. When he called back, when Lenny done with him, Andy. He's stuttering or kind of thing like Kingsley. I would answer Lenny, Mr. Lenny. I'm sorry if I do thing or something. I don't mean like that thing, boom. When Kenneth was done there with the heights, then he called back. Mr. Lenny called back, he say, Kenrick, I was just kind of angry. I want to apologize to you if you take anything the wrong way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just jumped the gun because I don't like people talk about Trinidad and Tobago. Oh, all the business in Trinidad and Tobago are serious. Well, whether it's home invasion, whether it's the issue that you find people debating long, I don't like that. But Kenrick, I'm sorry. And then Kenrick called back. Mr. Lenny, don't worry, man. I got you, I understand, Mr. Lenny. Where is he say, boy? I can't remember. Let me continue with names and them there, boy. Glenn, morning. Sonita, morning, Sonita. Jill Monroe, morning. Daniel Rez, morning. Daniel, let the first time I see your name. Welcome to the Ground Report. I hope you're letting other people know to lock on to the Ground Report on a morning from 6. Yes, it is the #1 program in Trinidad and Tobago in the morning. And soon to be back mainstream. We're all our Maxi Taxi Brothers, PH. I personally hit him plenty of them Maxi stands with flyers. And taxi stands all over Trinidad. Hey! Look at flying out there, the radio station to look on to we, you know. Hey, boy, Pitbull, boy. Boy, all of this up here, boy. I wasn't seeing all that, boy. We know how long we look at. Hey, Kenneth. Keith. Oh, God, it's moving fast. Keith, I see a Keith, morning. Rose, morning. Yeah, Rose Joanne, morning. Sky Ali, morning. Oh, boy. Noella, Mohan, morning. Who I forget in there? I'm going to my phone to see who I forget that text me. Ban, we're still doing here. Where is this here writing up here? I just see what you doing, you know. Let me see where is this he write up here. Let me follow that and see what it is he put here. Oh, he like he's a nice fella, boy. Where is that? Where is that? Let me see. Am I here? What? That was Bansen? Alright, let me start it back from the beginning. Yeah, I interested in that or what? I had to check to see, you know. Cyrus, who just get rid of every virus. Morning, Cyrus. The man who just get rid of every virus. Only make sure and check out Cyrus. Then I see Paul, morning, and Journey, morning. All who are forgetting all the name, just send my message here quick, you know. Oh God, man. It's not forgetting, you know, it's so much of people. And I still have this list. Look, I'm going to be missing people, you know. Let me go down this list first and let me go back to band thing there quick. Bernard Matu, morning. Sarojani, morning. Elizabeth Lam, morning. Ban say, Andy, one man says another man culture, Hinduism acknowledge the third sex. I don't know about that. I don't know if Hinduism think that. Serenely, morning. Hey, I had to try to see what I could do for you, you know, boy. Oh, God. Beverly, morning. Beverly Bernard, how are you going, love? Morning. Who are forgetting? Who are forgetting? Harry! Hey, Harry Kasi, morning. I don't tell you, morning. Oh, Camilla, morning. Jason Mitchell, morning. Elizabeth, I don't call your name. Julian John, I don't call you. What this one saying, yeah? Oh, Lord. Anthony Ford, morning. Ramdat, how are you going? Morning. Jadis, yeah, Ramdat, morning. Boy. Ramona Singh, morning. Hey, Shoma, how are you going? Morning, Shoma. Jason Abraham, morning. Aldwin Edwards, morning. Kamati, how are you going? Morning. Hey, this the self fella. Bernard, he say, boy, them police going and kill we out for the white man like George Floyd. Are you interested in how to watch you? I'll be watching you a little bit. Taradat! Ram Sarup, morning. Radhika Ramjit, morning. Boy, you know my names I learned to pronounce. Marvin Morgan, morning. Names is a thing. Kenrick, look Kenrick, man. Kenrick, wait. Kenrick, where there, boy? Where Lenny, boy? Lenny, look Kenrick, your partner is on, Lenny. Annie, morning. Janelle, morning. Morning, Janelle. Andy, all Andy's, morning. Joe Moses, morning. Nigel George, morning. Cyril. Hey, Cyril Chansing, morning. Jody L. Thomas, morning. I'm gonna know someone is I'm laughing, you know. Sometimes the program done and I just remembering somebody comments or somebody thinks someone is saying. And I just laugh here. Chandra, Ragbir, morning. Which one? It have a couple of Chandras. It have one I meet recently. Where's she saying him again? Hey, morning, Mitch, the Maxi man boy. Yeah, Mitch. How that person know Mitch boy? Rickham, Rampasad. How you know Mitch? Yeah, Mitch moving. It was Andy for Grandy and we moving in that Maxi day, boy. All over. Yeah, Jason Mitchell. All the young people jump out after. But them old people, and well, not them old, but them senior citizens, they don't like it calling them old, so don't say old. Say senior citizens. Because you know, Miss Mammy Road Brook, Santa Cruz, all of them, they look on day. Lenny and all, like nobody say old people, they like the senior citizens. Can like that either? Plenty of them ain't like that. So them senior citizens. Look, this next senior citizen there, so. Miss Santa Cruz number 2. She needs to never see the little piece of woman. But what's me? She mouth hot. Just what's me? The first time I meet that woman, I said, nah, this little piece of innocent looking woman there, so mouth so hot. That time we ain't started no conversation, nothing yet. When Miss Roadbook number 2 started, Santa Cruz number 2 started to talk, one time I hear the voice on voice notes and thing. I said, wait, girl, I see you sound like Miss Mammy Roadbook real bad. She said, yes, Andy. Everybody they say that. But you see them dog and them, and boy, that woman started to talk there. I said, Lord, I said this little piece of woman, their mouth so dread, boy. When she talking and you see that face and she pointing she mouth there so, man, you could see she was fiery back in she days, you know. God, it looked like she mouth this hot. But she's a church woman now. They say she prays, go in and say she prays from about 5:30. Pray till she God. Yeah. Look on you getting she the strength to fight. Look. Imagine we fighting when those in go. Maybe I still fight them dog and then when they're in opposition too, boy. Them is real dog, you know. Now them is not except dog. And bro, we're laughing at. I know seeing only laugh. We're laughing at. Sheldon Roach, you know, join we are what? Dolly. Millet, morning. Mark Gittins, where we going? Jacqueline Sami, where we going? Krishna, where we going, partner? I know see there, Krishna. Soka Dolly, what the name is Soka Dolly for? It is just up looking jokey kicks or something, or write up and let me know why your name is Soka Dolly. It's dressed up like clongish, you know, them clong nose and them clong hair and them kind of boots will turn up there, so like Ralph skin, that kind of bacchanal. You gotta let me know, you know. I like to know when names come across funny. Dolly say, I heard the new National Security Advisor to Maduro is Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley. But I find he should go across there too. When he go across there, just a matter of time, he went collect that 80,000 pension, you know, for life, you know. If when America going in, he catch at attack and he dead. Or for the fright now. Before they say, look at us saying the man was dead. So if he catch at attack and he drop down. Maduro, I'm your advisor. Let us catch at attack before America strike us. Well, then the money they done, he's smart. Rowley want to live long to finish, spend some of that money. That is how dirty he is. Marcel, Bernard, we're laughing at hard nowadays, so. You come with a lesbian homo talk. Now you're laughing. We're laughing at. Tell me where you're laughing at. And that's how it is. The pit bull is make the vex happy. The angry laugh. The homo, well, what we say homo and LBG, straight. Yeah, the pit bull is get them straight too, man. Yeah. Radix, Hillary, morning. Patricia Reed, you're now joined. Why are you late? Patricia Reed, you have a new partner. Besides Bossman, yeah, he name Patricia, he name, why him Tracky, he a nice fella. Leave me alone. Again, yeah, man. He name is he a fella talking about all kind of lesbian Makome man thing they so. He named Darcel Bernard. Nice man. Patricia, remember you straight, but you just have a little beard, mustache. He will like you. Right? Darcel, look right here. Look your name here. Watch. Let me show you Patricia Reed. Good woman for you. Look here. She say morning. Tell Darcel your new man morning, Patricia Reed. Right? Bossman, all of them. Ravi Nanan. This next one. Set a trap. Is that Donking Herwood? Howard. Look Nanan. Look Ravi. Patricia, you can check Ravi too. Ravi like you. Bossman too. Check Bossman too. Alcott Plaza morning. I don't tell Nas Ali and all of them morning. Rashid, morning. In the house. Yes, partner. Lauren, the Designsky. Morning. Yeah. Right. Grand Rising, we done. Morning. When the white man like Trump barbecue. Oh God. All right. All the other stuff call names, so let me run through this. I can't afford who I done thing they Darrow morning, Darrow. Angela morning. All. Right, I don't tell all, I miss nothing. Alright, Kendrick Prasad say he in Minnesota. Yeah, he Minnesota. Alright. That's it. Right. Sheldon Ruplal. There's a new Sheldon. Morning, partner. Oh boy. Patch. How are you going? Morning. That Patch Joseph. Morning. Maria Kalicharan. John. Morning to you. Right. Rick Lotsman. Morning. Davika Balkaran. Morning. Oh boy. Elizabeth George. How are you going? Morning. Sugder. I finally ate to know Sugder Duki. Morning. Pamela Palu. Morning. Right. I call everybody there now, man. Who are in call, only just write only name they quick and or send my message. Rajunja, Maraj, morning. That Orlando number 1. About Orlando number 2, you know. Yeah. Right. I ain't miss nobody. I called Gemma, everybody already. Batty, morning. Betty, morning. Raquel, morning. Club, morning. I hope I pronounced that right. Terry. Terry Lal. Or Terry morning. Andrea, Alfonso, I ain't see you for some days. What happened? How you going? Your husband leave you or what? Why not on? Zibrangani morning. So much only done reach on rather call of you boy. Way. Yampim. Kala. Yamip. That black Chinese morning. Sherian. I've seen Sherian and all morning. Johnny. How you going? Morning. She. Morning. S-H-E-E. She. Morning. Yesterday I saw Kala Young Hip say, yesterday I saw a military aircraft flying in my area. Did you all get to see them? Nah, I want to see helicopter and thing. I want to see them fighter jet and them fast ones. Zap! Low and thing, passing over and thing, yeah. And when it pass it, because it now going on Lego something they by the White House in Venezuela up there, so. Hashim Mohammed, morning. Keep up the great work. Yes, partner. George Hayward, your lock on way, morning. Hyper, now senior day too, morning. Janice, Romain, morning. Kid Sweet, what the hell? Look at that name now, here. Kid Sweet. Kid, you're sweet. Who get that name? One of your long time girlfriends or something? Your wife, Kid Sweet. How you know you sweet? Somebody tell you? But how you papa woman? Kid Sweet, is a woman? Then you fella ain't like man who pretending there is woman and thing, you know. He ain't like them. So Kid Sweet. He is a woman, Kid Sweet. Alright, let me put you on to Ravi Nanan. Right, Kid Sweet? Ravi look Kid Sweet day. A nice white woman day so. Right there so. You see she? Ravi, that your woman day. I guess she. Right? Beswa, Betty, how we going? Nice. All here. That is it to know. Let me see what is the first voice notes. What's on all the front burner before I go through some of the headliners. I'm going to hook up this Bluetooth to the board, so we're going to hear you all. Dress school, morning. Or Reed missing. Reed, you're really missing Rowley Red Couch. So Reed used to be on Rowley Red Couch. Oh, Lord. Joshua, morning. Joshua Academy. All right, Black Chinese. Black Chinese say, give me the program, don't tell everybody morning. Oh my God, this Black Chinese, she easy. Black Chinese, man. All right. Radica. Morning. I eat a pone yesterday. All remember pone? Pone, like cassava and thing in it. Now you know, yes, I eat a pone. Linda, Chan, morning. I eat a pone long time. I eat a pone yesterday, it was nice. And I don't really eat them things, so you know, pone and cake and them things. And I eat a cake too. It was nice, man. Radaka say, try calling me. Call me back after the program now. Call me back after the program, Radaka. I didn't see that missed call, man. I didn't see it. Well, don't forget, Lord, we boy KFC has some judgment to come soon. Give him an opportunity to live. He had 2 nights at the children day. His wife changed his life. He's a good boy. Now he behave himself. You know, people exchange. Give him an opportunity to live one thing and he will continue to live a good life because he living a straight life now. KFC, what I do? Pop that petty, are you there, boy? Let people say who's KFC. The must go remember you, man. I'm not going to pop that petty there every day, you know. You always in the UNC gears and all, yeah. But we know you have a judgment coming there. Well, we hope nothing anything with him because he gotta try to be calling me from inside now. What we gotta do? We gotta accommodate we boy. My call, we say, Pitbull, morning. No, he just start off first, he go be. Morning, Andy. Morning, Lennox, mate. And he have on that voice there, so. And you know, sometimes it's crack out and then you see the man voice. So Lord, don't let him end up in there at all, because that woman voice might remain there the man voice mightn't come in when he reach in there now, Lord. You know, morning, Andy, in your hand. And he might just keep talking like that because he reach in there, boy. So Lord, don't do him that, don't do him that. Norris! Morning, pal, Norris! A pleasant good morning to you. Well, let me peep through my phone, they can see what I forget. A&A Doubles and Roti, morning, Mommy Juice, all of you, morning. Ravi, aka Postman.com, morning to you. Das, and Das husband, morning. Hey, Franklin Charles, morning. Yeah, I done dance, so everybody already there, man. Glory out there, Cashew Gardens, morning. What I forget, boy? Oh, Glory, nah, I ain't forget you, man. Start telling you morning day right now. Who voice know their first day this morning? Let me see. How can a secret agreement sign expose Trinidad and Tobago to a regional and international crisis? When Attorney General John Jeremy revealed to the Financial Times that Trinidad and Tobago is required to cooperate with United States military forces due to an arrangement indefinitely renewed last December, the disclosure shattered that is the thing where all I remember was that last December that was that way Rowley and them that signed when they was signing when the United States people come here. Them sign that and plain they didn't sign that. You see what I say? They're hypocrite. Man, we fed up at them. Look my darling, Santa Cruz number 2. Santa Cruz number 2, where we going? Right. Who is the first voice note? I'm going to go for the first voice note. Santa Cruz number 2, send me something again. Am I here?
We declare that TNT is open for business. This is a message I intend to echo globally. TNT is open for business now, and everyone is welcome.
Andy, just want to say good morning to you. Blessed day. Have a safe and wonderful and prosperous day. And keep up the good job, you guys. Lennox, Mikey, you. And also to everyone, have a safe and wonderful morning.
All right. Karapo Road, Arima, we need some help. The police doing nothing. School kids can not use the sidewalks. School kids cannot use the sidewalks. Or school kids not using the sidewalks. Break down that message to me better now.
Andy, good morning. Orlando here. Andy, I listened a little piece of the ex Prime Minister yesterday. And, you know, after a few minutes, I just couldn't stand the guy. I just cannot stand the man. I cannot listen to the man. I cannot see the man. Andy, which is more, I mean, this.
I didn't get a WhatsApp press conference, you know, so let's send the press conference to my CEO. Or like get my idea what really Rowley was talking about. All let me know now. Because I didn't business. I really didn't want to hear I haven't watched him for quite a while. Anytime I see he's because somebody sent something of him. So let me finish here your voice note there and let's send me tell me what was really intriguing about Rowley's press conference.
This guy need to go away, stop coming here and lying, talk about the refinery and talk about this. I just can't stand the guy, man. He need to get away. Somebody need to tell him, Penny or Chinese man or short pin or whatever, need to tell that man he need to go away and don't come back. It will be better for him and the party. But anyhow, the party there, that's paying him. Andy, I want to correct something yesterday. Somebody called and tried to correct Orlando, saying what I said, because I think the guy or the fool didn't hear correctly, or the dummy. I said that Orlando don't know anything. Well, let me tell you something. The country that buy the most oil from Russia is China, which is understood. The second most oil is India, who buy the second most. But what has happened is in America, in order to control China, have to have a good partner, and that good partner is India. In order to control China, because India and America is good partners, India and China, America and China is not good partners. So you see, you have to come to agreement to make it work with America and India, so they can control China. Because the only country that can control China is India. So tell the guy he don't know what he's talking. He think I stupid. That guy is a fool and a dummy who tried to correct me. That's the problem. So they come to agreement because the tariff was not working to no country. If here we are suffering for food, it's high price. So you have to come to a good agreement. So India can buy less oil from Russia and more oil from America at the same price they was paying Russia. And the thing is, when India started to buy oil from Russia, it's because America pushed them to buy oil from Russia so they can keep the price of oil down. That was the whole idea from the beginning why India was buying oil from Russia. And then they say, oh, you know. So tell the guy, go back and read a little bit now. He's at whatever he tried to correct Orlando, he don't know what he's talking about. Andy, the man is a dummy. He's a fool. He's like the man from the beat-up. All right? So that's my whole idea behind it. Yes, America have to have agreement with India, good partnership, so they can control China. Sorry, America and India relationship is strong, so we can control China. Because we know what China and Russia give. They like to take, give a little thing, and take the country and they own it. All right, Andy, talk to you later. Tell that guy, that dummy later. Andy, which is more...
That whisper of is whisper of I can't remember who is the person that said that was telling you them thing. Let's continue.
More disgraceful. Good morning again, Andy. Which is more disgraceful? What that idiot writes and you read it out, or someone who have a child with an underage woman, underage girl, sorry, and left the woman with the child to grow up on his own, suffering the kid. Which one is more disgraceful and nasty? And that idiot who writing all these things.
Just now, Triple J. Let me finish here that thing there quick and let me done.
Thing and you reading it out proudly. Come on, don't read them crap. When he want to bring down your program, that's what he's doing. So you don't need to give them the air time so they can continue writing. Don't give them no time. Don't read what they write. Just throw it in the garbage and move on. You need your program to move to a higher ground, better than what it is right now. We want to move it higher. All them come up with the current affairs and the issues. All right, Andy, later, bye.
Nick Nesta, morning. Yes, Nick Nesta. This next day saying, Andy Williams, a very good morning to you, my brother. Keep up the great work you're doing. My coffee dress hits different when I hear your voice every morning. Love in the house. All right, Nick Nesta. Or Nesta. Nick. What boy, Lennox Smith, boy? You're well dandying up there like you're ready for St. Vincent, boy. Yeah. Yo, let me continue this thing there. You didn't see him there like use Lennox Smith elect or something or use candidate to be or somewhere. You get another cause in St. Vincent or what? You run against Ralph in St. Vincent there, how to be? How you dress up, sir?
Hey Andy, good morning, good morning. It's Kendrick here. Hey, I am 63, okay? And I'm act like I am like a 25, I move around very good, everything working fine. Everything is good. Healthy, good. Little thing here and there, but that's okay. It happens. But everything is good on me. I 63, but I'm going good. I'm healthy, I'm good. Taking care of myself, Eating good, drinking good. I'm good. Don't smoke, don't drink. I good. I don't do anything kind of stuff. Alright? I'm good. Alright, Lon, Andy. Talk later.
Pleasant morning to the ground report. Andy Williams, the pitbull of radio, Lennox Smith and Mighty Kerr. Let me tell this bald head, man who called himself the Prime Minister and shut down the refinery, fire hundreds of people all over the country, take away the computer, the school feeding program, he's dismantled that. He put a man who is not a doctor in charge of health, and the man and all look unhealthy. He looks sick. A sick man who calling himself a doctor and he's not a doctor. Put a contractor to bring a set of tablet and all kind of medicine, expire thing in the country here. And come under tax citizens of this country. Property tax, demerit points, vendor tax, saying Sanders charging $7 billion. That money is for them, Right? Lying. Sanders never tell them they want no money. So if you give them that money, they take it for themselves and they pretend to have no money in the treasury after they vacuum every cent and fume all the treasury in both. It's alleged, the case I done it here, and this $6 billion that they take and lying and saying the Auditor General make a mistake. All the time a computer error there, so they cannot come for the money in the treasury and they do nothing for the 10 years, almost 10 years. Probably, let me tell you something, Mr. Bald head, no empty head, no brain inside the head. We don't need your advice. We don't need your message. We don't need, you can keep what media confronts you, you don't need your voice. Your voice is a waste of time. You have a poison mouth. You shut down the whole country. You close down the refinery. In case you're holding a child and you him and you close in the fridge, you don't care about the people how they suffer. All the lie on COVID too. Say Maduro come here, considering COVID at time as a deal all they make. How you ain't talking about Maduro? How you putting up 2 cents about Maduro? You're afraid. Look what you doing. Make the Prime Minister get a house, his daughter and his son. You're silent still. We don't need your advice, Rowley. All you mash up the country economy, all you vacuum every cent, all you make all yourself rich and all your family and friends rich. Your voices have no voice at all. You sound like a dead man talking from the grave. We don't need your voice. We don't hear nothing from you. Stay away from this new government now. This new government don't need no advice from you, boy. Stay away now. Go and hide yourself somewhere now. Be fed up your face and all this is a disaster to this country. Seeing you like seeing a disaster going to happen.
Oh God.
Stay away now. Mind your business now. All you on the opposition and the PNM and especially Rory, we don't need no advice from none of all the boy. All you stay away now. All you poisonous people. All you just like the man. All you give the house to, boy. All you just like that man. From the Canadians, boy. All you waste of time. All you going through. Get out, mash. Get the hands, Satan, PNM. Get the hands.
Oh God.
Lord, oh Lord,
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
We Papa Let me just take these two, a few quick calls there. Boy, and then let me tell you, Lennox, let me say one to my partner, let me just say, that fella there who talk there, that voice no there. Lennox, I find that man, some that man like he hate Rowley, them boy. Man say Rowley face and all mash up the country. Oh, Rowley so ugly. Mask gone, all the dog, boy. That man like he real serious, boy. He ain't like them at all. Morning.
Good morning to you, Andy Williams.
Good morning to you, COP.
And
let me say morning to Professor Wall Street and Uncle George.
Uncle Tommy.
Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street, man. With COP on our evening. Oh boy, all ain't easy, you know.
Where did you get that George from? From Lennox Smith, the corridor transformation? Where did you get that George from?
Well, boy, the corridor transformation, you know, that is our number one in our evening alongside you all with your big program on our afternoon. You know, we had to leave that.
And the future of Trinidad and Tobago will benefit from corridor transformation, because the knowledge that Lennox Smith expressed to this population, I give him 10 out of 10. Always give him 10 out of 10. But Andy Williams, you don't bound to be biting the apple so aggressive, you know. You don't have to bite the apple so aggressive. Yeah, you look good over there now. You look good over here now. But the last voice note, I want to give him 10 out of 10. Keith Rowley must keep away from we so and so bleeping country. Keith Rowley. You must keep away from we so and so bleeping country and those lies that you come in to bring out with. And I want to ask National Security. I also want to ask the Attorney General. I also want to ask Homeland Security. Why it is the police did not arrest Keith Rowley yesterday for treason? Why the police did not arrest Keith Rowley for treason?
Tell me
after that press conference.
Tell me, I really didn't watch the press conference. No, tell me what went on now. Tell me what went
on. Keith Rowley was telling the Venezuelans, he was telling the Russians, he was telling the Chinese, he was telling the world that our oil platforms and them outside there don't have no security. It don't have no coast guards around that. And if anything is to happen to that, to those platforms and them, that nasty bleeping so and so man. And if anything is to happen to that, we won't have no current here. We bulbs won't come on. What was he telling? What was he telling? We in this country, we don't see which part the Venezuelan and them kidnapping the Trinidadians and them for going out there and fishing. So what message he was giving to Venezuela and them? To go there and interfere with the platform, with oil platform, because blatantly he telling them that it have no coast guard over there, no security over there exposed by itself. That is the information he was given. And why it is police wouldn't reach by him. Christmas list in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago was charged for treason for showing videos and the crime taking place in the PNM constituency. Keith Rowley was exposing our energy facilities in the open water and telling the enemies we have no security there. And if we have to get a bomb in Trinidad, if they throw in bomb and thing, if that damage, we're going to be in problem here. What Keith Rowley was really telling the world? What message he was telling to Monroe?
That is an understatement there, boy. That man, technically, as a prime minister, once the head of the National Security Council organized and under in a very smart technical way, double Antoine like them Calypsonians and them indicate and hinted to the enemies our weaknesses out there, and he's a Trinidad and Tobago boy.
I don't know why the people they had to beat Rowley with a goat from Tobago.
He's supposed to be really and truly charged for treason, boy. He's supposed to be arrested, boy. How we go do that, boy?
And how it is they're not taking action, how it is national security not taking action or not even investigating it. Why? Keith Rowley is not no prime minister in this country. Keith Rowley is not even the opposition leader in this country, and yet still he can hold press conference and come and belittle the citizens of this country, express fear, because that is, if you look at some of the things that they could be charged for treason, expressing fear and fright and exciting the population. Those are some of the things I know. The principal over there by you, where they will express it more. And I asking myself, why it is this man, the police are going to investigate this man and lock up this man for treason? I also asking the US listeners and them to take that clip and send it in Donald Trump page. And I also asking the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, make sure you take away Keith Rowley diplomatic passport. Take away Keith Rowley diplomatic passport. No ex-Prime Minister cannot be so harsh, ungrateful, deceitful, and vindictive to an elected government. No ex-Prime Minister should have the authority to be so wicked, malicious, and vindictive towards a government that the people vote for, a government that he support and acknowledges, the government of Trinidad and Tobago. Donald Trump, and they must take his visa from him and make sure he can't travel no part of the Western Hemisphere and the European country. He mustn't be able to come to Trinidad, go on the end. Anytime you're traveling, you go from Tobago to your goat sheep, from your goat sheep to the end. Why Keith Rowley must be so malicious and so ugly in his thinking towards the government and exposing our assets out there and telling the world it ain't no Coast Guard out there.
Boy,
it ain't nobody securing them thing over there, nobody watching that.
COP, that real bad, and not only that, with anybody having futuristic thinking of investing in Trinidad and Tobago, especially after that blueprint launch, and let me say other people's, like how ExxonMobil and other energy companies looking to start exploration in Trinidad and Tobago. That could only hamper people that have futuristic ideas and wanted to come. Because they go say, but we could be out there thinking and bombs could drop on we think. That is a turn off, that is a serious thing.
That is exactly what you were saying. That is exactly what you were saying.
That man
because he
so
even
much,
speak.
He hate we so much.
He even speak about the business sector, the business people, them, how they will run and they will want to do business again. But why he exposing and telling the world that we don't have no security, everything abandoned out there? Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, and good morning to you, Mighty K. Good morning to you, Mighty K, and to your ministry too. Keith Rowley, in 24 hours, we should see national security questioning Keith Rowley and put him under house arrest. Put Keith Rowley under house arrest. Honorable government of this country, I worked for over 28 years supporting the United National Congress. I am asking you all to put Keith Rowley under house arrest. He's a destroyer of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. He's a deceitful and ungrateful person after the citizens of this country. Give him 45 years to represent this country. And after we give you 45 years and you become so successful, multi-millionaire, that is the kind of language you will use towards the government and the betrayal of the citizens of this country, while you become filthy rich and powerful today, not to speak on behalf of the citizens of this country, but to speak on behalf of Mudoro country. That should be a penalty that you should never be able to get out from. And you deserve house arrest. You deserve your visa to be taken away from you, and you deserve for your diplomatic passport to be stripped away from you. You just go to, why Tobago don't keep a carnival fete right in Keith Rowley area? See, we'll have no blasted 17-year-old girl to wine and again. You will just have goat to dance with and wine with in Tobago. Ground report, have a good morning.
Oh Lord.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, 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 bang.
Good morning, caller. Where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the Ground Report this morning?
Andy Williams, pleasant good morning. Oh God, oh God, oh God. COP, go to the top of the class for the rest of the year. COP, go to the top of the class for the rest of the year. COP, I could not say it better than that. COP, distraction, that is exactly what he did, COP. That is exactly what he did. He is not the opposition leader. What is your purpose as the former Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago coming to tell the world when the people of Trinidad and Tobago know what you did to the people? They know what you did to us. What you come in and tell the world about our oil thing out there and this and that, and we are no Coast Guard. Is you was in charge of them thing. You was the head of national security, and you and Fitzgerald Hines, all they didn't do what all they're supposed to do to protect the borders. All they open the borders for the Spanish. That is why today they could be kidnapping we and beating we and calling for money, and all they still encouraging is war they want to see in the country. Because they know the administration is digging up certain things, so the administration will find certain things. Watch out, as Annie Roberts find this thing with the Vinci man, look, he come out the shell. Look, he come out the shell and threaten Trinidad and Tobago. But Trinidad and Tobago, and I tell all and I telling all again, have no fear. Maduro not taking God out of his thoughts and interfering with Trinidad and Tobago. Right? He will try to talk about Kamala because Rowley and them feeding him with information. But when coming to attacking we or doing we any wrong, he won't take God out his thoughts because you see that set of arms, what Mr. Donald Trump sent down in the back here, trust me, by all means necessary, before now on Christmas he gone. He gone. The only thing they're giving him chance is either to go in exile or to surrender. And anytime he don't want to do that, they go deal with him. So don't study that. And Ms. Kamala Persad-Bissessar, as the head of national security in Trinidad and Tobago, start to deal with these people in the right way. These people and them using all kind of tactics to cripple your government. Please, Ms. Kamala Persad-Bissessar, do what you're supposed to do. These people and them talking about jumping wall, household invasion, doing all kind of disrespectful thing to the government. Watch how long you're in power. CCOP, brother, you cannot say it better than how you say it, brother. I want to see what the government will do now. Go to the top of the class, my brother, for the rest of the year. Locked on and listening, brothers.
Good morning, caller. Where you calling from? What's your contribution on the Ground Report this morning? Hey, lucky thing me and listen to Rowley, boy.
Morning,
like
morning, Andy. Andy.
Go ahead, caller.
Andy, according to the fella, put COP on top of the class, but the only thing he forget to say, Rowley trying to orchestrate this war, he telling Maduro which part to hit we in the oil platform, but he forget that it have American working on those platforms. That will be the biggest mistake. But you see how Rowley is, boy? The man want to, he already destroyed the country financially. Now we want to destroy it with bombs, using it from Maduro. You hear what I'm telling you? This man is easy to trust. According to COP, they should have this man under house arrest. He is threatening our country. He threatening our country more than Maduro. He telling Maduro where to hit we.
Way so serious this thing is, boy. Me you know that with a man and way and way. Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
guys what Rowley's indicating for other people to do, we boy? Boom, boom, boom. And then we go just hear what after. Boom, boom. We papa morning.
President, good morning, Andy. President, good morning, Lennox. President, good morning to Trinidad and Tobago.
Hey, look here, see boy.
We go to here at the.
Today's Tuesday.
We go to here at the class.
Today's Tuesday,
yes,
boy.
Today's Tuesday.
You're still outside, man. But very good.
But I want to put on a shirt and jack like all and go to present myself in front of the call, but I just waiting. But and then I was saying to even Bobby and Rowley, man, to come out the gold pen to sell this country to the Venezuelans. We had a Steve Rowley passport. You can't go to the United States of America, no way. In Israel, in them United States in them countries and then you go for Venezuela and live. Because he tell the Venezuelan we platform weekend. And they go take off all the staff with a starter bomb from you.
Oh my God.
But I ain't like we do Penny because if Rowley is the man stay running the party behind the scene, you know. That man disrespect Penny, man show the whole nation and the whole Penny because weak.
He mentioned she there?
Penny because he mentioned and say if he see wrong going on in the PNM, he will come out and talk.
And he say he see wrong going on in the PNM?
Yeah, when he come out and talk, he come out and see because he's Penny defending Venezuela enough. To the defendant, he partner Rav Gonzal. He two partner in crime. So you have next year part to come to defend Rav Gonzal just now. So look out for part 2. And then you better go by Rowley and lock him up, you know. Them fellas is shot for this country. Them fellas don't like Trinidad and Tobago. Them fellas like the Venezuelans and them, you know. And they are stepping out by President good morning to you and after Mikey and you will Trinidad and Tobago again. And they are out. Bless. And they are sending your voice. I send you a video there, but you see the video on them?
Yep, I can play it for people to see who is KFC. Huh? KFC?
Yes, respect and say, okay, I'm saying that true activist. Right, I know you fight and 12 and the first empty.
Yeah,
bless.
But what? But that video.
And then one more thing.
Yeah, but before you go, before you go, but I no curse or nothing, right?
Now, I must say, President, good morning to Zacharo, the Minister of Radiation. And that man is a general man. I text the man sometime Friday, I call him. So he texted back and tell me to message him. So I messaged him Friday, but I couldn't see the text. Like when I put on the TV, I said like he was in Parliament. So Monday morning, man see the text. He replied back to me. This morning I call him, I talk to him. Give me a response. Then he can respond to man as one other MPs and why support and why fight and try to know me. And I'm calling and that answer in the phone.
Who? Eli Zachary?
Yeah, the Minister of Radiation for PTSD.
Oh, the boss man?
I call him and about 6:30 this morning. The man answer quick is the word. Them rest everybody call them and they senior call and the client they call now, you know. They take everything off a blue take. Even though they seen the messages or what. And the Christmas coming I just waiting. I ain't not suffering instead. I come out and talk. Because I had activists suffering inside the whole until 2028. They give me the government time. I can't get the government time. I go there. Bless.
Oh, God. Hey, let me show you KFC there. Yeah, only watch KFC. Look all the boy KFC. Let me make sure all the KFC there, man. Oh, gosh, man. We praying for you, partner. Yeah, he's a good one. He trying. What's him there? What's KFC? Look, KFC have a message for all your Trinbagonians there, man. Yeah. I'm going to put Mikey them to the side there So people who not looking on go know, well, that is on the ground report now. Because they will see Mikey and Lennox face. Yeah, bam, right. Let's hear KFC message to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. That boy, let me make him a star. He's already a star, man. He's a fighter.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Happy UNC activist, better known as KFC. Costing PLM for the last 9 years, credit for opportunities and no assistance. Certain ministers when I call it not answer no for the decline the call. So I will.
But I will KFC call. I say, what?
In vain, call on my thinking process. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Happy UNC activist, better known as KFC. Costing PLM for the last 9 years, credit for opportunities and no assistance. Certain ministers when I call it not answer no for the decline the call. So I will in vain call on my thinking process. I waited to get a response from Ramshire.
From who? Come on, let me continue from.
Partially legal minds. So all my hard work gone on in vain. But the yellow is the code, I love the UA system. They say, suffer in silence, I suffer in silence. Who shall bless no man curse? Anybody ever cry in the UNC, the official, they try to assist all the activists and all the supporters now. KFC need help. Bless.
Oh, sir. Hey, Lennox Smith, you just had to smile, boy. Oh, boy, let me continue there quick. Let me just finish off. Oh, my gosh. Let me just finish off there with all who online. Go ahead, caller. I know you're waiting for your call. Morning.
Yeah. All right. Good morning, gentlemen. Oh, they see about KFC now. Oh, Lord. Every day he complaining. See about him now. Yeah, man. Fear is fear. Fix him up. Organize him. Anyway, Andy, I didn't listen to it yesterday, but on the 12 o'clock news, I saw part of what this senile man had to say. Let me tell you now, I am sure that something is mentally wrong with Keith Rowley. You understand? You were the prime minister of this country for 10 years.
So what? So what? You're gonna give me an idea from your perspective. Because I want to hear Mommy would book a prospect of this thing, Because watch how COP talk there. So give me an idea how you take it.
Yes,
I feel like going by your house.
Yeah, but
I feel like going on by your house, right by your house. Knock your door today and say, Rowley, come outside here. Come out here. You're under citizen arrest. Go ahead.
That's true. I didn't hear the whole thing, but I saw parts of it in the news. And COP, you go to the top of the class. Go to the top of the class. Something is wrong with that man. He is mental. Imagine, I don't know how we survived 10 years at that character. He had nothing about him as being a prime minister. And now, like senility stepping in. You come on the national TV to criticize and talk about the Honorable Camilla Persad-Bissessar. Rowley, let me tell you this now. Camilla Persad-Bissessar, our prime minister, that woman is no fool. That woman is no dunce. That woman ain't running Trinidad like a chili baby parlor. You understand? She is an intelligent woman. That she is doing things for the benefit of Trinidad and Tobago and the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Why all you want to turn this woman and her government into what? A gangsters, illiterate, dotish, destroying gangsters like the PNM? UNC is building this nation. They have plenty work to do, and they're doing it every day. You understand? And these haters, these ungrateful people, these people who don't understand is Trinidad and Tobago, they're destroying, and not the UNC government. It's the country we be talking about. Everything this government try to do, every good, they always have a negative bacchanal every day. I'm fed up of them. We want to build a nation. We want to come out of the gutter and the suffering that PNM had been for 10 years. The economy was in a mess. No progress. Nothing for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And now they're talking. I heard them saying the children's hospital is going to be open in a couple of weeks, and they are going to be taking in the first set of sick children to make them well. That idiot Stuart, he talking damn stupidness about it. They have no nurses. If they're going to open the hospital, they're going to just open the hospital door with no nurses, with no doctors, and with no nothing in it. Or you stop it. Stop it. This is about Trinidad. This is not about Camilla, and it's not about the government. It is about them taking care and fixing the things in Trinidad and Tobago. When all you're going to get at into all your duncy, hateful, destroying head. You understand? Leave it alone. Leave them alone. Let them do what has to be done. And this Rowley, Keith Rowley, he ain't tell, I see them talk about menopause. Well, he ain't tell womanopause or girlopause. It must have a new pause. That's how he carrying on, so. You're going to stand up and talking about it, as COP say, how we rigs and thing exposed. Imagine after 10 years, you're in shame. You're saying about we had no Coast Guard. We had nothing to protect all out there on the waters and everything open. You leave the borders open for all them drug people and all them Venezuelan and everybody to come through and through Trinidad. You understand? It was a free for all. You know the stupidness you do. And now you're coming to tell people, as COP say, to give them all the information of where things that should be secure, where they are, so they know if they hit that and they deal with that, they're going to destroy. But let me tell you this now. Who God bless, no man curse. Rowley, you like Obia. Camilla Prasad Bisesa like prayers. You understand? So don't worry with it. Imagine this woman had a call after high-level talks with Trump. They lift the tariffs, or they carried on the 10%, whatever, but it was a positive for Trinidad and Tobago. They ain't talking about...
No percent for Lennox. None.
Oh, no percent?
Yeah, none.
Right. And now we take a big woman, a real intelligent woman, a real prime minister to do that. They ain't talking about that. They ain't talking about that. They ain't talking about the hospital that they ain't talking about all the good that this government is doing. But every day they focusing on any and everything that will make confusion and make this government look like a banner dunce. But it ain't happening. It's a banner intelligent people, a people with vision, a people who working hard to take this country to where it should be. And in the name of Jesus Christ, it will get to where it had to be. I wish we could find some place to put all these people who only destroy in this country. And as I said, didn't hear the whole speech because I tell you the truth. I don't want to see, I don't want to hear, nothing about Keith Rowley. But that man stand up and after you see the mouth that Camilla put him at risk. She destroying Trinidad. The only person destroy Trinidad is you Rowley. By the grace of God, we still standing. But you see, all what you stand up and say there yesterday, you was talking to the PNM like yourself. You was talking to your PNM haters. And why Penny didn't come and get the stupid speech that you come and give? You understand? But we don't care. But let me tell you this. As I said already, all you could say this, all you could say that. All you could jump high, all you could jump low. Camilla Prasad Bisesa is the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, and UNC is the government of Trinidad and Tobago. And you, Rowley, and all your PNM, all you can't get over that. All you can't accept the fact that all you do not have power to continue mashing up this place and terrorizing a nation. Why it is the UNC government allowing all you to be carrying on with all your destruction? There are people in this country who will have no sense and they will believe the nonsense all you're talking. Rowley, let me tell you now, you gave the people 4%, a mingy 4%. You take 47% for you for yourself and you're gone. You have a bag and a drum with millions and billions of dollars. Find some place to put yourself and keep quiet. Keep quiet. We don't want to hear you. We don't want to see you. We don't want to hear nothing that you and the PNM have to say. You understand? We want to grow. We want to live better. We want to revive the economy of Trinidad and Tobago. We want things to be how it should be. And let me tell you this, and let me tell all you this who always talking about war. What the hell war? And if I have to choose to be an ally between the CARICOM and and Trump, I choosing Trump. You hear? I will choose somebody who I know I have a better chance to rise. What the hell CARICOM could do but make more comments for everybody else? But people don't want to take all money and they go say I'm talking too long, but I don't care. Let me tell all you this now. We on the path of progress. We are on the path of things getting better for all the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. And as I said already, nobody is going to stop this progress, you understand? So to my Prime Minister and to my UNC government, all you're doing, all you're working hard, or be seeing signs of progress. Continue working hard. Continue doing what you're doing. And to all the naysayers, all of them all. And when the deceitful PNM media come asking all your, damn stupid question, give them damn stupid answer. You understand? Or don't answer them at all. You hear? We had enough. Oh God, 10 years? 10 years? 10 years of being stagnant? 10 years of being stagnant? If Exxon and all of them, they come here 10 years ago, now we would have been reaping the fruits of what they was drilling and everything. But no, it has some of these people in this country. They suffer for so long. They want to suffer till they're dead. And they want company. But not we. Not we. Not me. Not my children and my grandchildren. So Andy and Lennox, all you're doing an excellent program. The callers of this program, they know what's going on, and they disturb the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and just listen. Wait to hear Carnage, Santa Cruz, all this got good contribution. So you know something? Let me say what others always say. We, the ambitious, sensible people in this country, will continue supporting our government. We will continue praying for our government. And we are standing with them 100%. Because you know why? We voted for these people because we trust them. And we expect great things for Trinidad and Tobago and the people of Trinidad and Tobago, that with a government that is led by the Honorable Kamala Prasad Bisesa. That woman, you hear, she's an iron woman. She's a queen. She's a woman of a woman that should be put, on a high, she's great. She's great. She loves the people. She cares about the people, and she wants to build this country. Yeah, she is nothing like that evil, wicked, sinful, obia, good for nothing. Keith Rowley, you all the MPNM all who vex the vex, all blessings, Andy.
Bang, 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 bang.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Go ahead, caller. Lennox.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning. Good morning to Lennox. Good morning to all you. God bless all you. God bless all you. And God will bless all your soul for having people to have good conversation on all the program, to enlighten people in this country to know what is taking place from good to bad. You hear? So God bless all you. What I want to say this morning is, Dr. Rowley broke onto Trinidad, leave Tobago and go, right? And if you so hate Trump, I love Trump. Granny loved Trump. Why you don't move your daughter and your grandchildren with American citizens and send them somewhere else? Why you go to take treatment in America? You, I don't care who hate me or who like me, you and your all them opposition candidates, you know how all of this? Watch out Mighty K, watch out Lennox Smith, watch out the Pitbull, them day, like God, they like doctors and babies. They're doing good things to the country. And they like daughters and babies. Watch out you. And watch out your opposition members. You know how you're looking like? Are you looking like mother? God, those are cattle. You can bathe your cattle in honey and milk. And they're going back to bed in mud. Or the job so, or you can't change. Or you can't change to change with the government to bring this country better. This country going good in Cameroon. And this country going good in we government with all your boys. So they can do something good and say good for the country. Really, nobody wants to see you. You're like one of them old alligators from the Carolina River. You pay something looking so. Keep yourself out of Tobago. Tobagonians don't want you going someday. God bless all your boys. God bless all your boys. Bless them for all you.
Oh boy, Lennox Smith, a pleasant good morning to you. Before I play another voice notes, it have a lot, but it's 10 minutes past 8, and at the end of the day, Lennox Smith have to have his say. Go ahead, Lennox Smith.
Good morning to you, my friend. Are you hearing me loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
Yes, indeed, of course. A pleasant good morning to all and sundry, East, West, North, South, Central, or Friends of Tobago, and wherever you are, streaming on the World Wide Web, a pleasant good day to you. Well, I've heard a lot this morning, and all of which, of course, is nestled in factuality. I think the veracity of what has been said cannot be questioned, and the irascibility and the annoyance of Rowley clearly has gone into, of course, his retirement. Thank God he has no locus standi or no legal right in Trinidad and Tobago in the context of decision making, because clearly if he was here, then of course Trinidad and Tobago would have been a worse off place, having regard to the fact that it is conclusive that he continues to exhibit signs of being the greatest existential threat to the development of Trinidad and Tobago. His statements, of course, regurgitated by our good friends, I think, all of which I endorse. The fact is that he was, in fact, exhibiting a dog whistle scenario, telling or indicating to the Venezuelan, well, listen, we are vulnerable here and we are vulnerable there, and therefore that is open for some kind of, as far as he's concerned, imaginary and illusionary attack, because that is what it really is. But of course, why that was being delivered to us, I also recognize the fact, and of course, I don't like to use the word hypocrisy in the context of Rowley. I think he's the most dangerous, the most divisive, the most evil, the most wicked, the most dangerous, the most Luciferian individual that has come across the, I should say, decision making, or at the top of the decision making process of Trinidad and Tobago. Words cannot, of course, I think it is ineffable. Words cannot describe who he really is. The man is Satan, maybe that might be most appropriate, Satan manifested. That being as it may, I want to tell you as well that anybody who has a modicum of understanding the intent and the modus operandi of Rowley will see that he doesn't do these things just like that. It is calculated, it is cold, it is injurious, it is divisive, as I said earlier, and clearly designed to achieve a particular pernicious and evil intent. What is that in this case? Well, there are three from my observation. One is to, of course, look at the internecine divisive or division or the collapse of the PNM. I think he is absolutely believer that somehow the PNM is not going in the right direction, and therefore he believes he should jump out and talk that utter and absolute and monolithic diatribe that he did. That's one. Two, the other thing that you have to look at is his total dissatisfaction with Penelope Beckles, because clearly he would have preferred that Penelope Beckles stay on that, what I consider to be mad track that she pursued last week, that rhetoric, that dialogue, that attempt to incite the population into some kind of panic. And what he did, being not satisfied with Penny, she should come out with this new iteration of exercises between the Americans and the Trinidad and Tobago's army or regiment. He then comes out to reinforce what Penny has said last week, because the intention is to, of course, panic the population, generate a certain amount of psychological distraught, and to clearly continue the scenario that Penny initiated last week. Panic buying, a war will initiate from Port of Spain, because of course we have vessels here as well in this second iteration or edition of this exercise, and then has the audacity and the temerity and the madness to still tell us that when he signed his agreement, it did not cater for having a war, or put another way, having the Americans here, etc. But still not indicating that if he was in government, if he could have stopped or in any way would have preempted the Americans coming here under that agreement that he signed only last year, when, of course, he was about to demit office, whether he could have stopped that or he would have stopped it. He has stopped there, but want to panic the population into believing that somehow a war will start from Trinidad. And of course, the third part of that reason for him coming out is clear, that he wants to tell Caracas and he wants to tell the Vincentian Prime Minister, I'm in your corner, and whatever I could do at this stage, even though I have no locus standi, even though I have no position both in the party that he once led and in the government, he wants to somehow indicate to the populations on either side of the Caribbean Sea that, listen, Trinidad and Tobago somehow it is not in agreement with the fantasy of some war, and of course reiterating and of course is satisfied that the zone of peace will be infringed, will be impaired as a result of the Americans being in the Caribbean, and of course the concern, or should I say the position of the present Prime Minister, all of which of course can conclude to be hogwash, one could conclude it to be a figment of his very pernicious, evil, diabolical, and divisive imagination, and of course is designed to generate the dog whistle to panic the population. But thank God, having regard to what I've heard so far, that the population is not gravitating towards such a stupid position. The man sounds like the rant of a madman. And of course, I remember very distinctly, before I close, because I want to be as short as possible, having regard to the very, very pertinent discussion that callers would want to engage in at this time. But I want to tell you this, and that should tell you that the PNM has reached the zenith of not only the population's tolerance, but also that they are marching steadfastly to the dustbin of political history. Let me repeat, they're marching steadfastly and inevitably to the dustbin of political history. Because here it is, he is concerned about somebody at a time when he was in office, stating when these vessels that was bought by the Kamala Prasad Bisasa administration prior between 2010 and 2015, there was only one operating, and I think it was Alan Roberts in opposition at the time, did an investigation and said it was only one, and he as Prime Minister was concerned. He as Prime Minister was concerned, very vociferous, very adamant that Alan Roberts and others are exposing Trinidad and Tobago because what they are telling those persons who would want to infringe our territorial waters and engage in contraband, whether it be human trafficking, whether it be narcotics, etc. He was claiming at the time that Alan Roberts and them are telling the enemies that we only have one vessel operating, and therefore that is treason. That ought not to have been. That is unpatriotic. Here he is today, telling, of course, the whole world that, listen, our facilities, maritime facilities, and even border facilities are not well patrolled, in spite of the fact that the Americans are here, and certainly anybody with a modicum of common sense will know that the Americans will not allow Venezuela or anybody to interfere with Trinidad and Tobago's assets. But of course, here he is trying to generate that dog whistle so as to, as I said, telegraph to Caracas and of course to the Vincentians that somehow he elusively is somehow in charge, and therefore he is expressing a concern that is as objective for him, when in fact he is engaged, of course, in pernicious, evil, diabolical, and of course unpatriotic behavior. That is what I would want to say, and that is my assessment of Dr. Rowley's, what I consider latest, divisive, and anti-patriotic and self-serving agenda. But blue lights and silver bracelets are weighted. Don't take that out of the equation. In the fullness of time, blue lights and silver bracelets, as we have said, because evil could never prevail over good, as we saw on the 28th of April when the people jettisoned, when the people got rid of the PNM and all of its iniquities in one fell sweep in that particular elections. Yes, my friend.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I like how you remind the people that Anna Roberts said talk about only one vessel that working, and Rowley had a press conference saying how Anna Roberts are exposing the weaknesses of Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, I remember that in truth. And that he should what again?
And when he does it, it's all right.
Yeah, he said Anna Roberts is unpatriotic.
There must be some other, much other potent word than that to describe this rapscallion.
Go ahead, caller.
Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, gentlemen. Barack Paul here. Gentlemen, people are seeing the bigger picture of what is taking place right now. You see the thing they call karma? Karma do miss at all. And I know everybody would wish that we could never hear about Rowley and thing again. Like a snap of the finger. But you see this thing they call karma? Karma is so just and delivered every bit of what you deserve, you just get it. You see what Rowley do to Patrick Manning? He is facing the same thing right now, where he's not in power. That is the hardest thing for Rowley to do. You see how he like himself, and he like to be in the limelight, and he like to be noticed and feel that he was some kind of king, where he lost power now, and he need a little Donald Trump by himself, without that power and without that type of recognition, his demise will be slow and long and brutal. This is the worst thing. Rowley's own wife probably not talking to him or sleeping in the same room with him because how disgusting he is. So right now, everything Rowley is doing is trying to be relevant, trying to look for some kind of attention, and he's not getting it. So like the Prime Minister said, let him continue. He's a citizen. Let him try to be relevant. Right now, he ain't no relevant. And you see what people are understand in this country. Yes, we could be vulnerable, but we are not. Every country in this world could be vulnerable by some mad dictator who one day could get up and don't care about nothing, don't care about a country, don't care about the people, and decide, hey, here what? I going to invade. Saddam Hussein do it. Look right now, Russia doing it, and all these kind of thing. And if there is not some way to have these people under control, you feel Maduro have to be provoked to do anything to Trinidad? What did he do to anybody to provoke him when he mobilized and wanted to go and invade Guyana? He didn't need any provocation or anything. He decided how he is this big bad John, and what Guyana have is his own, so he want to go and take it. And we are to say, thank goodness that there's a country like America that could keep these dictators them. You feel what Maduro thought he would have got is the support of China and Russia to back him, to keep, some sort of restraint against the American Trump and these people. So he didn't get in that. So the only way out he feel now that how he could make some and create some kind of havoc within the Caribbean countries, when you have idiots like Gonzalez and Mia Motley and thing, go side with Rowley and talk about this region of peace and nonsense with the carrying about. Just look at all of these people I'm talking and want to support Venezuela and think that how America is doing something wrong. Just look at Cuba. Just imagine Trinidad and Tobago like Cuba in 2 years from now, or in a couple of months from now, because of what America could do to our country and put them in a position. In the morning, if Cuba don't decide that they don't want to support a communist regime like Maduro and Russia and China and all kind of thing, their whole country and the entire population could change in the morning, with America saying okay, fine. Now you all come to a sense of democracy and want to live a decent lifestyle. We're removing sanctions, we're removing tariffs, and we're going to trade with your country, and we're going to better Cuba. Just imagine the opposite happened to Trinidad and Tobago. And all the dons on them who supporting this dotish man Rowley and talking about blowing up this and blowing up that and blowing up the other thing. You see all the barrels and all the good living that it is be getting from the same America. You see how in 1 second it got change. Since the revolution in Cuba, they're driving the same car, the same type of cars in Cuba. Every year, every 6 months, we just change vehicle in Trinidad and Tobago and upgrade. I wonder if the people in Trinidad and Tobago next 20 years, they're going to be driving B14 and B13 in Trinidad and Tobago still. This is how dotish, and I always say this, Rowley said, and we didn't have this conflict or anything taking place, just losing election. Rowley said that he's not going to support nothing with the government, our next government. He's gonna do everything to make the country ungovernable. You gotta remember these kind of things when these people lose power, how vicious and vindictive they is. They don't care anything about the country and the people of Trinidad and Tobago. You know. All them cares about is self. All Rowley cares about the power and what he could gain from this. Look at the destruction PNM have done to this country since Eric William days. And for the last 10 years, Rowley have taken more lives under his government than wars in the world. It didn't take a bomb to blow up Petrotrin. Rowley closed it down. Look how many people was affected from that. Look at the destruction this man have done to this country in the last 10 years. And people is talk about, oh, well, Kamala come in government. I thought when UNC win everybody, how it's still a killing and thing. You feel it's just so the Prime Minister go snap your finger and erase everything that was manifested for the last 10 years with these idiot gangs and these fellas them who survive on lawlessness and crime and corruption and killing each other. Well, just done, that are done. That a culture of 10 years this man allowed to grow in Trinidad, and that's worse than a war. And people have to look at these things. The only way Trinidad could move forward is that you have to support the people who you benefit from. We have nothing to benefit from Venezuela. The only thing that we have to benefit from Venezuela is more drugs, more crime, more illegal things, and the country declining. How you could support a man and peace when that same man since have the same way of governing a country like Chavez, and look where Venezuela had deteriorated from under them. And everybody got talk about, oh, well, it's because of what America are doing. The same oil and thing Venezuela selling to China, you know. They had the money, but where the money going? What is happening? What development and what the people of Venezuela is getting is because they have a dictator who just have a certain group of people, just like how Rowley only had a certain group of people in Trinidad and Tobago. And you know the saying that the birds of a feathers flock together. They had the same thinking, the same mind. They don't care about the country and the people. All they care is about itself. What the luxury Maduro does live, he can't give up that. So he got tracked everybody. In the morning, any dictator could just come and destroy any country and say, well, to hell with that, now I do that, and go down. Hitler will let them do that in history. But if you do full restraint on these people and bring them back in the shell and let them know you cannot be this big bad John just bumping your gum and feeling that you could do what you want. You go start with Maduro, then you go start with the next one somewhere else. You go start with that, and all over the world you go see mad people like them just popping up. Rowley no different from Maduro. When you could be a man who in charge of a country and could make statement about who dead, and when a little 12-year-old child throat was slit, he could come out in the public and make a statement. So what you want me to do? Ban knife? This is the things that people would sit down and listen to a press conference. From that, that's so sickening. Eh? And as I always say this, we got jump because we live in nice and luxurious in Trinidad and Tobago. People don't understand the might and the kind of consequences any country in the world could feel if it is the fallout with America. You know. Just recently, India decided that they're going to buy oil and gas from Russia. While just a week ago, Modi was in America shaking hands and thing with Donald Trump, and feel that okay, he could go and do whatever he wants, and decided to go and buy oil and gas. Immediately, Donald Trump put 100% tariff on goods and things from India. You know, Modi buying a 20-pound gas cylinder from Ramco from Russia again because of the consequences it have of one transaction they do, and immediately he stopped doing that. I to tell you how powerful and what we have to do and be sensible what it is we doing and who we listening to in Trinidad and Tobago. Have a good morning, gentlemen. People, all you be smart now. And don't get carried away with these that duns and them who suffering right now because they're out of office. Trinidad only have everything to gain and nothing to lose by whatever take place with Venezuela and America. Have a good morning, gentlemen. Take care.
Thank you very much, Mr. Barpo.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, bang, bang.
Some of you just send back all the voice notes. If I send back all the voice notes, what I was doing there was blasting out to everybody, letting them know that their favorite program are on. If we all check the numbers and all have risen since the blast, because it have people looking for us. Imagine when we touch back down mainstream, back on radio, that everybody that traveling in the maxi taxis, in the taxis, in the PH vehicles, in the buses, all over, will be part of us. Had to fight PNM when they was in power, and still had to fight them out of power. This nasty, stinking, dirty man, hinting people about it. I know Coast Guard, I know nothing protecting the rigs and them out there. One bomb, and we in darkness. On top of that, undermining Penny Beckles. I never tell all you know, weak belly penny, weak belly penny, weak belly penny. The lines are open all here. It's 25 minutes to the hour. Let me take your voice notes. Let me take your calls. Right here on the #1 program, The Ground Report. Welcome to all of you that are looking onto the program for the first time. And for those of you that have not looked onto it for quite a while now, you all could have choose anywhere else or any other program to look onto, but you all choose the #1 program, The Ground Report. Thanks so much. Earlier on it was about 1,700, 1,300 and something of you that look on. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, I called to tell you, God bless you. God bless you. I feel Lennox Smith. He's a real guru. Lennox Smith, he's a real guru. You're real teaching people. God bless all you.
Thank you very much. Hey, so much a call, so much a voice notes. Go ahead, caller.
Good morning, Andy.
Good morning to you, and where you calling from? What's your contribution on the Ground Report this morning?
I'm calling from McBean.
Go ahead,
Andy.
McBean.
I want to know why it is that anytime, any country, anywhere in the world want to nationalize the resources for the benefit of the people, Americans want to come in and take over and roll over. You see what they want to do in Nigeria right now? Nigeria want to expand the oil refinery. All of a sudden, they find a reason to go to war with Nigeria. You see what went on with Evo Morales in Bolivia? The Chinese building a battery factory to use the lithium to make the batteries in Bolivia so the people can export a finished product. You know, America stage a coup in Bolivia and get Morales out. I can go on and on about every way America just staging coup to put in governments that they could control, and the people in the country is not benefiting. Look, Traore, what France was doing in Burkina Faso. They get them out now. Right now, they try about 7 murder attempts on Traore already. Is the Russians protecting him? That's why he ain't dead yet. People want to use their resources for their own purposes, not for America enrichment. America always doing that, and we fail to see that. I hear a man talking about Cuba. You know why Fidel Chavez get rid of Batista? Because all the money was going to America, and people living poor in Cuba. And the Cuban people, thank God, God bless them. They band their belly and decide they will live with the hardship, but they're not giving up their freedom. It's since 1959 they're trying to get rid of Fidel. Fidel come and dead. He outlasted about 9 U.S. presidents. All of them trying to get rid of him because they want the resources. Why people doesn't want to see the big picture and only looking at the small things? Venezuela want to use the resources for their purposes to enrich their country. You know where Exxon was paying Venezuela before Chavez take over? They was getting 1% of the resources. Everything was going to America. When Chavez take over and he started to give the poorer people who living out of Caracas some resources. Now he building proper housing for them, and they're living in galvanized and tinning shed again. People have a problem with that because them rich people not getting all the money, and the poorer people start to benefit. You know how much time they tried to kill Chavez in 2001. Same Machado signed off on that. This Machado, what they say, is the Nobel Peace Prize. She signed off on that in 2001. Since then, she's a CIA and Mossad agent trying to undermine Venezuela. And America just want to take over everything. In Nigeria, and this is what hurting me now. Trump trying to justify that war where they want to attack Nigeria as they killing Christians. They're killing Muslims in Nigeria. Boko Haram killing Christians, they're killing Muslims. But to justify to the evangelicals and them in the States, he's saying they're killing Christian people. Boko Haram is a all-encompassing terrorists. Them killing everybody, not only Christians. And that going on for years. But it's only because the Nigerian government want to double the refinery capacity and refine plenty more oil in Nigeria and not have it shipped out. They want to go to war with Nigeria. Why people don't wake up and see? And let me change this world to suit the people who own the resources and not feed everything into America. America is a bloodsucker. Look, I don't want to call nobody name, but people not seeing the big picture, and they're just voicing propaganda. I don't say Kamala not right to defend the position. I supporting our Prime Minister when she say if they want to attack Venezuela, she will bring them here. If they want to come here to use here as a base, if Venezuela attacking Guyana, I have no problem with that. I have a problem with if America feel they could use here as a base to attack Venezuela, which is a sovereign country, then Venezuela have all rights to retaliate. We have to be very careful with that. So far, they ain't come out and saying that. They're saying we're going and do war games. Me have no problem with war games. But don't feel you could use this country to further your own ends and leave we in the dark after. America does abandon people at will, you know. America have no friend, they have interest. If push come to shove, America could just pull out of Trinidad and leave we up a creek without a paddle. We have to be very careful how we dealing with America
All right,
especially.
all right. Thank you very much, Mr. McBean. Thanks for your contribution.
Yeah.
All right.
How we dealing with America especially.
Your voice note and playing, Mr. Felix. Where the hell is I boy? It's like his I had to reset this phone. Where the hell? Like I had to reset this thing, boy. Oh, I ain't getting through there. Bam, back on. Bam. Right, lock on. Right. Why I ain't getting through?
Bang, bang, bang.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Wow. Lennox says something by the time there. Oh boy. Like my voice notes and them connected to the board.
I hear you. You know, Murphy's Law, you know, sometimes attack the worst possible time. In fact, it is said that Murphy's Law refers to, of course, if something has to go wrong, it will at the worst possible time. And we are vulnerable. We are human beings. We are living in an imperfect world. And having said that, of course, I thought that the call, I think the last caller, in fact, whether it called or was a voice note, I sort of understood what
Somebody
where he
say,
was coming
Monica
from.
say, I show McBeam does get his barrels every Christmas from America. Well, boy, me no, Lennox, I
No,
don't.
I understand where he's coming from, but of course he always should I say, well, in this particular case he came with a very open-ended story, because of course, I mean, if one has to see the history, you would see that, of course, if let's take Venezuela for example, or indeed all of the examples that he would have indicated, it would have been some Western country that would have, of course, assisted in the development of the natural resource that those countries would have possessed, and the exploitation thereof. But more than that, these countries would have been, the navel string would have been attached to the American system, whether it be the monetary system or the other systems of import, export, the dollar, all of that. And therefore, it would be a bit disingenuous to, of course, look at it in that context, because America can be said to have also been responsible for pulling these countries out of the rut and the doldrums and the poverty that they would have found themselves in. And therefore, there's a need for balance. Over time, of course, what has happened is that people, different regime have a different ideological position as far as America is concerned, and decided, of course, to go their way. But the world has made, of course, the Americans so powerful because of their dollar. They don't have to have gold, you know. The fact is that once the money was produced in the United States, it's sufficient for credibility and for it to be the world's currency. And it is in that scenario that it will be very difficult for them to dislodge. Or put another way, the United States, in its interest, will make it very difficult, particularly if a country is strategically located and their resources would contribute to that of the United States or its ally, or who they prefer, and rather they would, of course, exert their hegemony influence. And that is where it is. And Trinidad and Tobago is no exception. You could talk how much you want with respect, of course, to Venezuela and the ideal that they are looking to manage their own affairs and so on. But just as inside of countries, freedom is subjected to a certain kind of limitation, and it is limited to the point where you do not infringe other people's right for freedom as well. In other words, I can say Trinidad is free, but you cannot go into a next person's property and say because Trinidad is free, I am free to walk there and so on. Well, the world has rules as well. And of course, the world order will always be one where the most powerful will dictate the pace and dictate the rules, and the rest have to follow, especially where they are in a situation where their peoples are not developed, and therefore they have to depend on others to reach them to the point to where they are. Whether they can escape is a different story.
That's how it is, Lennox Smith. That's how it is. Whoever is powerful is the person that's going to be running these scenes. Go ahead, caller.
Obviously, that's how it is. Yeah.
Caller, go ahead. Well, where the hell is this, boy? But how? Oh, I find. What is this? Just nowhere.
Murphy's Law? Murphy's Law? Strike again?
I feel I will get you back this time, man.
All right.
Yeah, but I feel I will get you. Let me see if I
Let me finish make my contribution, and then you'll continue with your voice notes.
No, I'm not going with the voice note. I'm just making sure now hearing you. I wasn't hearing you. So you're now on the board.
Okay.
Can hear. Yeah, go ahead, caller.
Yeah, there are some erroneous points made by the caller from McBean, which is a narrative that has been spread and perpetuated for a long while. So it's kind of embedded in some people's mind that the oil wealth is what America wants from Venezuela. But you have to go back to history. America is the country and the oil companies from America that found and industrialized the oil in Venezuela. That is before Chavez. And they, due to what they have invested, they did what was negotiated at the time, because they had made tremendous investment in Venezuela by discovering the oil and by manufacturing the oil and putting the refineries and whatnot. So they were entitled to whatever profits they were able to make. And it was not taken away, it was negotiated with the then government of Venezuela. It didn't come and take it, as people are saying. But the point is, this story that America is taking over the thing for the oil and thing is a waste of time. It's a communist kind of propaganda machinery that has been placed in front of the population. You see, after all of that, when Chavez came into power, he used that as a tool to rise up the population so that he could gain the support to overthrow the then government. And this is what people not failing to see and to say. Because if he did not do that, he would not have gone into power. And we must remember also, Andy, that this was the time when communism was spreading its wings and being established as one of the opposite to capitalist states. And that is due to, because they had to spread it because they to survive for their own selves. The communists had to find reasons to fight the established systems. We are not saying that there was not monopoly and whatnot. It's a free world system. If you work hard and you invest your money, you want returns. But the communists want to come and just take it over and spread an ideology and use the ideology to indoctrinate and captivate the people. And this is what plenty of people don't realize. Look at what Putin is doing in Ukraine. Is that real? Is that what communism is all about? He's a dictator. All communist leaders are dictators. Their people have no freedom. They have to live within the confines of that dictatorial rule of communism. Chinese people, the economy is big because they're taking the money from which is supposed to go back to the people and using it to invest and buy influence and corrupt politicians all over the world and steal the resources of these countries. And they have to continue finding an enemy so that they could survive. So what Chavez has done is that he has used communism as a tool to gain power. That is the most important thing. And by gaining power, he had to nationalize all the American assets. You see what happened afterwards? When he nationalized it, there's no competitiveness in the market. All the market, the free world market was closed, and Venezuela became poor. And now Maduro come there, he is a dictator. The amount of gold and all kind of things that he have there, the country so poor. He and his minions and those proteges who he have there, and those soldiers and commanders that he have to keep. They have to be getting something to remain in power now. You see, after communism has left, what is left is material things. They have to get material things to remain in power. So people have to realize that it's not that America is bad or is good. America is like every other country that have good and bad. But Chavez used the communism to indoctrinate the people and use it as a tool to take power, and he had to give them something to make them feel, well, this is what you get from communism. You're getting all these things from communism. The America were taking it away. But when you give it now, you have nothing to replace it. That's why your country has become so poor. And millions of your people have to run into other countries and to live like dogs all about the world. Even Trinidad, they come here. Those that come into Trinidad, they live in a very good life. Maybe better than some Trinidadians.
Thank you. You are so right.
Yeah, and that is... and that caller has a very pragmatic approach to the whole argument, because I mean, here it is, the Caribbean countries are talking about a zone of peace without indicating, as they have a duty so to do, the iniquities of Maduro and what is unfolding in Venezuela. It cannot just be in isolation or in a vacuum. That America want this and America want that, because there is an alternative, and because when America and Venezuela had good relations, comparatively speaking, the situation was much better. For those who are ideologically, let's say, polarized, will think, well, listen, what is happening in Venezuela today is the best thing because they're trying to be independent and they're trying to be a sovereign state, etc. I say to them, hogwash. Kamala Persad-Bissessar understands it. And therefore, of course, the only thing that could happen to Trinidad and Tobago at the end of this entire saga is that Trinidad and Tobago will be better off. And we are seeing, of course, all of the benefits coming already, inclusive of the removal of tariff, harsh and punitive tariff that was imposed on us, because she understands and she has done the right thing in the present circumstance. You cannot come up against these people who are much, much powerful and cause you to be where you were, and when you reach a certain stage, because of some kind of grandiose ideological disposition, you then, of course, take over and then create what you have created today. That is an exercise in not just in futility, but foolhardiness. Go ahead, my friend.
Thank you. Oh boy, it's 4 minutes to the hour. 4 minutes to the hour. I really can't take no more calls. Right? I just have about two real voice notes just to play out. We take enough calls. I really can't take no more calls. That will be pressure.
Good morning, Andy, Mikey, and Lennox Smith. This is Juice. Now, this man, I don't know where this man come out from. They have something called the Monroe Doctrine. Lennox Smith, on many occasions, mentioned it and he gave a proper explanation. So I ain't have to go into details of that. Who is China and Russia and whoever else to come now on this side to talk about they want to help and they want to help? You understand? Instead of telling the people and them to run the country properly and to make sure that to do things to make sure that people benefit, right? So that push education and business, you understand? Instead of having people following foolishness like socialism, you understand? They're crazy. That's why all the Democrats and them, all of them, they malfunction in the states. Or they want to get rid of Trump, or because Trump trying to make America great, right? It's people like all you. You understand? Who hate goodness, right? You imagine that you're talking about the Christians, the massacre of Christians in Nigeria. You understand? In Sudan. You understand? What about the Christians that the ISIS people behead in Libya? Yeah? People wanted to deliver aid, right? Well, the evil boy. You understand? Talking about you want to talk about Traore to try to sanitize what it is you're saying. Waste of time. You understand? We know the French and them, they're doing shit, right? But that's not the point. The point evil is evil, no matter where it is, right? And as a Christian, I take total offense. Okay? Right? And you can all have a pleasant day, everybody.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. Good morning, Mikey. Good morning, Shanti Bigo. Good morning to everybody who's on the live. Once more again, Andy. Andy, listen to this now. I listen to the socialists talking here. Talking a whole heaping bag of rubbish. Because let me tell you something, Andy. For example, what's going on in Nigeria today is mass killings. The whole world seeing the mass killings that is taking place in Nigeria today with the Muslims and the Christians. I don't know what this man talking about. He want to make it look like America so big and bad, and America so hate other countries that all America interested in is dominating every country in the world and taking the resources. But that is a lie. That is a big fat lie. These blasted so-called socialists we have living in the Caribbean down here. You ain't see another one who will be talking as such a socialist nonsense is Abdullah, the Abdullah man. I just see them be talking, and I say what is wrong with these people and them. You see how Rowley does behave or what? I tell myself here what's going on now. Why Rowley and all these jokers and them who pretend to be Democrats and who pretend to love democracy. All they go Venezuela and live now and leave trying to be going in peace. I said I will talk and stupidness in the place right through with all here. Look, in my respectful view, I say this, America is not a perfect nation because I have no perfect nation upon the face of the earth. No man is perfect, right? But every nation does seek their own interests, right? Every nation does seek their own interests. So I don't know what nonsense that man talking. Look, God bless Trinidad and Tobago and God bless America. And to all of them who do like that, to hell with all here. God bless.
Let me say again, thanks to the 3 people that I met yesterday that gave their contribution towards. Very, very soon, we will be off to St. Vincent. Again, we need your help. For those of you that still might be thinking about it, remember, as we say, we already bought those tickets. We are already 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And it will be very, very unfortunate to see that all those things are already done in place. I'm going to come into accommodations and transport and those things, that we don't have that covered, which means we may not be able to go anywhere. Yes, some people may say we put the cart before the horse, but we deliberately put the cart before the horse because we are real embedded and want to make sure that we head out there to St. Vincent. So again, call me after the program, 366-3053, 366-3053. Whatever kakada you have, whether it's $50, whether it's $100, towards, helping us now with the accommodations and transportation, will greatly be appreciated. And yes, I will come and meet you. That is how serious it is. So call me. If you ain't get on to me, call Lennox Smith. Lennox Smith will make sure you get on to me and let me know where I'm meeting you. Because we are running out of time. We need to finalize those two things, the ticket and all those things is already finalized. I hope we won't have to reschedule. But the tickets and things already finalized. But we need to finalize accommodations and transportation while being there in St. Vincent. We will organize when it coming to eat and drink. We will organize food and our belly and all those things in those days. We think, well, that day.
And the argument that putting cart before the horse, I think is a new one, is a almost irresponsible one, because when you, in human circumstance, if you want to form a football club or you want to form some community organization, just one or two, and then of course it falls into place and an opportunity presents itself, whether or not is financial or some expert decide to come in and so on. And you as the progenitor, you as the organizer, you are the one with the idea. The original idea must now, of course, put those pieces together, because it's really a jigsaw puzzle. And at the end of the day, when the mission would have been accomplished, then, of course, you know that a manifestation of what was just in your head have resulted in the objectives that was set. So that is how it evolves. That is how countries evolve as well. There is not a straight line approach where this has to come first and that has to come second, etc. No, it is very chaotic. But at the end of the day, sanity and what I consider to be organization begins to flow. So your country will have a constitution, and then the constitution will dictate how everybody interact with each other. You have an economy. You have, of course, a budget as a result of that. All of those moving parts eventually becomes what the sociologists in the what is called the functionalist sociologists call a body, like the body, of course, each part functioning independently towards making sure that the whole body moves in a particular way and therefore survives. I just thought I should interject that, because there are those who believe that somehow the cart was before the horse, etc., etc. No, it doesn't operate like that in the real world. And I should be saying that because I know that people in their own circumstance, whether you plant children, for example, you didn't plant children, you have to, of course, they are here, and you have to, of course, find ways and means of making sure you find food and you find clothing and you find housing and you send them to school, etc., etc. Sometimes unplanned and totally amorphous. But at the end of the day, it turns out that the child grows up, becomes an adult, and your responsibility is over. Well, of course, when we get to St. Vincent and we would have done what we would have done, then, of course, the mission would have been accomplished. If not, well, of course, as Andy said, we plan another venture as the case may be. But, of course, always in the interest of the callers and in the interest of information dissemination and the acquisition thereof. Go ahead, Andy. Sorry about that.
So please, again, don't forget us. Be a part of this venture. You all saw and you all heard for yourself what's going on in St. Vincent. And we need to go to St. Vincent to bring the information to you. This is your venture. And the only way that is possible, where you all will hear from the St. Vincent people themselves, from your trusted source, the ground report. The only way for you all to know all who own what own what, because we will visit all who own what and what own what. You also will be looking to take an interview with the opposition, of course, in St. Vincent. We also will try to get an interview with Rav Gonzalez to ask him when it comes to morality, if he think as a prime minister that was right, the way this whole thing was going to go about. Yeah, we want to interview him. We're running into him. We also want to interview with his supporters, so we'll have an idea why you support this gentleman. So it's all kind of full in reaching there. Most importantly, is to bring the information to you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, accurately Not to know social media or this or that. When no people go say this person lie, that person this person that. You all know we are your all trusted sources, and that we will always be credible to you all. We will always let you all know the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So please give me a call after the program. If you call, you ain't get you, I'll call you back. Send a message that you're interested to make a pledge towards our accommodations and transportation while being there. We will take care of the food by the meanwhile. For those of you that already contributed,
hey, Dada, say morning, boy. Dada, say morning to
Dada,
you.
A pleasant good morning to you, Dada.
And everybody else. Yeah.
Yes, good morning to you, Dada. To those of you that already contributed towards our traveling, our tickets, and just the little kakada, the out of 100 or out of 10%, the 2% pledges towards our accommodations. Thanks so much. God will bless you all. We can't want to always have a favorite program. Talk. And when it's time to empower your own program, when it's time for all of us to reach our next level, whereby we leave Trinidad and Tobago, we went Tobago, now it's not Tobago, we go into a Caribbean island, a CARICOM country, to make sure that our vibe, our vibration, you the shareholders of the Ground Report, that all your views and what you all want to know is known and bring to you all as credible as possible. So please give me a call after the program, please, because we're running out of time. The longer you all wait to make that call to us after the program, that could be bad. Please give me that call because it have people that already contributed and money done spent. So again, Trinidad and Tobago, it's 10 past the hour of 9 o'clock. Don't forget Corridor Transformation tonight. Corridor Transformation night at 8 p.m. Don't forget to log on to 648 television with Irvin Felix and them at 12 to 2. Mr. Pleasant morning to his wife and all of you. And you all also don't forget, after, in fact, before, but then because only start 7, but when 8 o'clock, all you have to switch to Lennox Smith. So don't forget COP and Professor Wall Street and them on afternoon, because them is specific days, them is not every day. But don't forget, the most important thing is my very own must dance at home before I dance abroad. It's Lennox Smith Corridor Transformation from 8 p.m. Don't forget that. You all could have choose anywhere else to lock on. You all choose the Ground Report. Thanks so much. And with God, by God, all things are possible. And we look forward again. Please. I not know people will say are begging. At least we ain't begging them. Because they are destructive. They are dirty. They are overworking. They are blight. Not the individuals itself, but their party. And their party are carrying them down the wrong road until better will be done. And the supporters of PNM will realize that they're being hoodwinked. But other than that, most of the PNM people are good people, but just are being influenced in the wrong way by PNM propaganda machine. They will soon realize that PNM, because I was a PNM, that PNM don't like their own. And the people that was empowered in the 10 years and always have been empowered by the PNM, while they sell race to us and always promising we that go bring we out, African people out of the promised land, or bring we to the promised land. Vote for we go set you free. And blaming the Indians. You know who the PNM they spend all the money on when they're in power? The same Indian people that they tell only to hate. You know the people that they just bill while out of power, when they're in power? The same Indian people that they're telling all you that advantage only taking everything for only and don't like the Indian and them. That's how dirty PNM is. But he said the Indian people is second in line. of the PNM empowering while they leaving out all yourself and bad talking Indian people. That will make me like Indian. When I see the regularizing the Indians in the bamboo, which was squatting land and demoralizing or demolition our homes in Bagatelle and environment. And they supporters of the PNM down there in the Martin Bagatelle, they supporting the PNM. I say what? The regularize the bamboo now is $1 million, $1 billion in estate. That they regularize the same Indian. But where black people is, the mashing down we home. I say, oh, PNM real like Indian. But besides the Indian, no, the Indian is just second in line, you know. The first empowerment is the Lebanese Syrian community, the 1%. The 1%. Some in a minority. It have just a few 1% Africans. Few. Rowley and the PNM make it plain to all you who is the few 1% Africans that have. While they empower, the same Indian people that they don't like. You know, Rohan Senanan, look at the ministry. Where he is? Are Indian? While warriors, what call him in birth is? Where all the powerful ministries went and what race? Not the same Indian Trinbagonians? But at any day, Trinidad and Tobago, all of us is one. It's not about Indian, African, Chinese. It's not about Hindu, Muslim, Christian. It's about all of us. We have to continue to respect each other. We have to continue to stand up for each other because all of us and our country depending on us, because all of us want to live better. We want to be safe in our homes. We want to be safe when we are outside. We want prosperity. We want to live the dream like anybody else. We want to fully educate our children. We want to have a proper home. Some of us want to have a vehicle. Some of us want to live countryside. Some of us want to live urban area or country area, however it go. But most importantly, we have to unite in order to reach a Dubai, a Singapore. And so far, I believe that the Kamala Prasad administration is doing a great job in uniting Trinidad and Tobago. Because if you check good, it's not about race with them. It's about building back Trinidad and Tobago and every citizen of Trinidad and Tobago benefiting from it. Thanks again. We all could have chosen anywhere else, but you all choose to go on board. So please, we're running out of time. We need to book the other accommodations in order to move forward. So give me a call after the program. Let this venture be your venture. You all always saying, oh, come, when holidays, come Canada, come in the Caribbean, come America, come Britain. We will host you all. We will help you all. We will, we will make sure you all have a holiday. We holiday ain't done yet. And we're not on a holiday yet. But that little kakada that you all would have been willing to give us that support. Give us that support to continue doing the human work that we have been doing. We need to touch down in our CARICOM country, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We need to. We can't touch down in St. Vincent and then visit the Grenadines. To hear what the Grenadines people are saying. It's just like, we can't say Trinidad without saying Tobago. It's a twin island republic. It's St. Vincent and the Grenadines, just not St. Vincent. So please, help us. Give us the opportunity to bring real news to you all. Real media to you all. Make that contribution as you all would have made the same contribution if today or tomorrow we still touch down in America, touch down in Canada, touch down in these various places. I know you all would have made sure that we have fun and we get to relax ourselves within your company. Give us the opportunity, please, to go for St. Vincent before the elections. I being honest, I looking at Wednesday. I looking at very soon. I can't say when. I looking at weekend. I looking at next week. The elections is Thursday next week. I looking at next week Tuesday. I looking at next week Wednesday. Maybe we looking at Tuesday, Wednesday, and be there for the day of the elections. Can't say. Because we don't want nobody to know when we touching now. So give me the assistance now. Let me go and do human service for you all. Help us. Right, somebody say, B. Thomas say, tickets to the US and Canada is much cheaper than Caribbean islands, which sometimes yes, sometimes no, which is truth, which is just an hour travel and plenty money US compared to, sometimes you're going further, right, Miami? Sometimes cheaper than just to reach Jamaica or to reach some of those various Caribbean islands. That is true, all you. Right, but let me don't watch the negative aspect. Some people say, oh, let's be safe. We will be safe. Some people say, watch your back. We will watch your back. Our back. But don't let your negativity on, nah boy, me want to go there, hinder. We going. God is good. We will keep safe. But please, help us to go to that next level. You know what it is? It's the ground report, bringing back the news live to you all from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The whole election scenes in Trinidad, that the 1% media that hate the UNC, hate this new government, that what's up, look how they're doing for Rowley and everybody else, that's still fighting our country, that is in bed with top officials in St. Vincent. We have to go and unearth the link to understand the same way why Rowley them suffer us, destroy our country. We have to go to find out why these people of St. Vincent are suffering and the country are being destroyed. What is the similarity to Ralph and Rowley them? Why the talking peace zone or safe zone, the Caribbean peace zone and all of that, and knowing Trinidad and Tobago are suffering from mass migration of Venezuelans, drugs, guns, prostitutes, and all those various things. And understanding, because Rowley talk it, that our borders is open, that all our vulnerabilities, including our platforms, that have to make sure the lights are on for all of us, to power our camera systems, everything, to make sure we safe, we alarms, everything are on. That man talking talk. Smartening bandits and home invaders. So in case current go, there no camera, no alarms. We stand your ground legislations and reach where all of we have gone to protect ourselves. He opening up we. So in case current go, them bandits get smart in advance to home invade many of we. Go to all the gold, go to all the cash, all the US, all the this, all the that. Some of them, the hot. They see have a sexy Indian, sexy African young girl there. They rape them. Some of them, the bisexual. You have a daughter, they rape he too. A son, they rape that too. So come on. Let us show mainstream media how media work is done. With your support. With your blessings. Let the people of Trinidad and Tobago see that ground report is more efficient and more credible than CNC3, TV6, and all of them out there. That is wicked to us. Only highlights what they want to highlight. And the things they need to highlight, they are not. Give us the opportunity. Because what's going on in Trinidad, we do highlight it. Without fear or favor. And we want to go in St. Vincent and highlight what's going on there without fear or favor. So we look forward again for your phone call after the program. Please give me a call, 366-3053, 366-3053. Help us with our accommodations and transportation, please. Now. God bless each and every one of you. We are out of here. Until tomorrow, please God, same time, same place, from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Lock on. I look forward to your calls. And again, thanks to each and every one of you that already made that contribution for the ground report and all of us. Because it's not we alone moving to our next level and take a next step to show how credible of a talk show program and a media platform we are. Help us. Look forward to your calls. Again, as I tell you all, I will meet you all wherever I have to. To receive, whether it be $50, $100, whether it be what. Please help us.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Bang, 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 bang.